Assalamualaikum dan selamat pagi semua. Terima kasih Dr. Nadia, penyelaras Blended Learning Institute. First and foremost, saya ingin sampaikan salam daripada Prof. Fung, because he's away in Penang attending a meeting. And Puan Salmi is not well this week, so both of us are representing both of them. Okay, so to start with, roadshow, this is just a roadshow, meaning to say we are just introducing or talk about semua yang in general sahaja. And there will be 5 from this institute will be attending talk on 21st nanti. So more practical hands-on work will be conducted di sana, and these 5 lecturers will come back and form their own mentor-mentee groups. So it will be we are establishing that mentee and mentee program untuk blended learning in UMS. Okay, right. So roadshow at IPMB. So these are all the brief overview what we are going to talk this morning lah. Basically these are our charter organisation. Prof. Dr. Fung Sunfok is our pengarah in PEP, and PEP is actually divided into 2 sections. One is pentadbiran and one is operasi. So under pentadbiran we have Encik Wazir, we have Alexander and Fazil there, while under operasi is Puan Salmi, the Timbalan Pengarah, and there are 2 coordinators, Puan Eugenia on the MOOC and OER coordinator, and Encik Aminuddin here, penyelar pembelajaran teradun dan latihan, while it is helped by Encik Zul. So we are missing 1 person here. So you can imagine how we work without this 1 person, and this person has to cover almost everything and sometimes over there. So right now we are a little bit tight, you know, but we are trying our best to cater the needs of the university. Right. So well, this is e-learning coordinators, and thank you. We have here fantastic Dr. Nadia helping us very well in managing the institute punya ini BL. So next. So this is our mission and vision. In PEP, our mission is we are looking for a meaningful and conducive e-learning environment. That is our mission, to create this meaningful and conducive e-learning environment, while our vision is globalized online learning. So when we are talking about globalizations, that is memang equal to our KRA1, Datuk Wisi punya KRA, globalization, and of course yesterday pun dalam amanat dia cakap kan, the 9 apa tu yang utama tu, number 5 something, kesediaan penerokaan teknologi, something like that, right? So we are here to be ready untuk explore all the technology. Technology means digital, computer, and all those things lah. Right. So Pusat e-Pembelajaran Strategy and Action Plan 2021 and 2023 consists of all this. But we are somehow trying so hard to comply with all our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strategy and action plan throughout 2021 to 2023. And of course, this is our blueprint, globalization, globalized online learning. This is our target. We are doing that. We are going towards that, and we are bringing everyone here in UMS with us in realizing the globalization of online teaching and learning. So this is whatever that we are doing here in UMS, we are in line with Dasar e-Pembelajaran Negara 2.0 or the PAN. So whatever that we are doing here is not other than what has been driven by depan. So this is a little bit on blended learning, MOOC and OER. But this one will be mentioned, will be explained more by Puan Eugenia later. Alright, so this is what we found, our KPI blended learning in UMS. And if we are looking at this one, this is the targeted by the ministry, and we have reached 97%, exceeding what has been targeted by the ministry. So we are in the right track, okay, and we are moving forward. Alright. For the achievement of blended learning for this institute, semester 2, somehow I know that your course are part under FSSA, so it's not, somehow it's blank here, right? So I'm not so sure about the coming semester. Do you part under FSSA? The same? Oh, okay. All right. And basically your is 100% lah from the very beginning, starting from semester 2, 2018-19, so all the way. Congratulations to IPMB. Right. Congratulations everyone. Good job. We maintain that one, kan? And then suddenly kan jatuh kat sana, we don't want it to look very ugly, kan? So like it be like straight line. Alright. So okay, so this is your OER. Congratulations again. You have 7 input in the OER, and we are looking for more participation and input from the institute. Okay, so it is good that you have OER for the institute, and the advantages nanti Puan Eugenia will explain more on OER. Right, so this is the page. You can just go in here, and you have to register for the OER for you to be able to submit your articles or your posters or whatever that you have done. So they are all counted for your LMPT. Next, though. For example, if you have uploaded, to be counted in, it is actually a non-index, but the point is to 0.25. So if you have 4, you have a lot of this point. At the end of the day, we are looking at this one, right? How many points that you have submitted for your publication. So if you have a poster, make sure they are copyright issues and all those things lah, yeah? Okay. Next. So so far your status permohonan for MOOC is not yet there. But there are ways how you can come up with MOOC. Okay, so when I am explaining about the ITEL later, so in a way I will help you to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. All right. Right. This will also be explained by Puan Eugenia on MOOCs. Next. Next zone. Right. We have the iStudio ready for you, so anytime. But you need to book. We have green screen. We have a teleprompter, so you can record your session, your MOOC there free of charge. But if for something else, you need to pay. Okay. For the purpose of e-learning, they are all for you for free. And of course, when you are in MOOC, if you have MOOC, your MOOC will be created 1.1. It's quite high. So now I would suggest that think about MOOC, because as time goes, the requirement, the criteria will be tougher and tougher. So before it gets tougher, so go in now. Okay, grab the opportunity now. So these are the links that you can go to. Right. Good. Okay, this is Bloom taxonomy. So everybody talking about Bloom taxonomy. So Dr. Ben talk about Bloom taxonomy, nak cakap about Bloom taxonomy, cakap tanya Dr. Ben. So these are the things that we are doing basically in university. Next. And of course, this is social constructivism's triangle where we are involving all these things in our teaching and learning. And online engagement is very important. What we are having problem here is we have low student online engagement. Yesterday, if we look at the statistic gathered by JTMK, it shows that our students engage online for education is only 1% compared to other things. So that is very low. So we are trying to increase this one. There are ways of attract the student attention to engage online in our teaching and learning activities. So this is the TPAC model. Basically, we know what's TPAC model. And this is Alan Carrington. I will talk later about Alan Carrington in my presentation later. Next. Next. Right. So in case you are looking for us for the your recording, we are at FKI 5th floor, and we have this learning design first, technology second. This is our motto, and whatever it is, we always go for learning design must be first ahead of anything, and the technology should come later as to support the teaching and learning. And this one is another thing that we should go into. This is where we share our best practice, and you are encouraged to log into TELCOP. In TELCOP, there are lots of sharings by our lecturer that might inspire us in conducting our teaching and learning. All you have to do is just type telcop.ums.edu.my. All right. And these are our learning guide for students. This is the latest, the 4th edition. They are also available online. Most of our books are available online. All of our books are available online. And OER is actually under UNESCO, and we are so lucky that Prof. Fong is one of those who are here under representing Malaysia. Next one. So these are our publication, all our publication, and we are updating our publication from time to time, and more publication will come. And these are this publication can easily access through online, of course. And of course, we have Zoom here. Ever ready assistance anytime, 24/7. But after office hours, it might take a little bit time. But he's always available 24/7. Okay, only the response might be a little bit slow when it's come after 5 and during the weekend. Okay, right. You can always contact Zoe. He is at the PEP. Okay. Right, this is the video during the launching of our ITEL by our Mantan Prof. Rashid. Maybe we can play that one for everyone to watch. Ada music, tak ada sound, ada. A little bit about ITEL here and what we have achieved in UMS. tidak boleh adjust screen ke? Sebabkan nanti takut yang bila presentation nanti kan takut. Okay, moving.
Introducing a learning management system, ITEL version 4.0, University Malaysia Sabah. ITEL at UMS Interactive, innovative, technology-enabled learning. The UMS Learning Management System is part of the Digital Learning and Teaching Space Initiative. ITEL at UMS
Tak boleh.
developed with the joint
Dapatkan.
efforts of the Department of Information Technology and Communication, JTM,
Zoom.
Center for Learning, PEP. Introducing you to our new learning. Experience new heights of education. Reach out to the most competent and passionate mentors.
Tak boleh.
Great learning experience. Categorized activities and resources. Make it easy for users
Pointer
to
pun
add
tak.
materials according to learning objectives. We will send you a notification to keep you updated. Tab editor. Enhance accessibility for screen readers and keyboard navigation in Moodle's text editor. ITEL. Learn remotely from anywhere.
That is a little bit on ITEL, and next is the PEP Studio demonstration video where we are sharing with you what we have in PEP. So,
Get ready to take your video to the next level with our expert videography services, now available with green screen technology. From product demos to corporate interviews, our green screen technology enables us to seamlessly integrate any background, making your video look professional and polished. The Center for Learning, UMS, is proud to announce the launch of the Video Recording Studio, which is currently available for the whole staff at UMS for the express purpose of creating video content for lectures, training, and professional video creation.
berapa minit ni? Berapa minit?
Sample videos that studios create.
Ya.
Hello, everyone. Salam Malaysia Badan. I hope all of you are doing well. Welcome to this course.
If you have any questions, please email me or Peso at ums.edu.my. See you in the next lecture.
The perfect shot is just a booking away. Reserve our green screen service today at PEP Studio, UMS.
Right. So those two videos, I hope it will help you in understanding what we are doing in PEP right now, and encouraging everyone to take part. And of course, if you need to use the green screen studio, you can always contact Zol, and you have to book in advance because there are other lecturers using the studio as well.
How many studios you have?
How many?
Yeah.
We only have one studio. We, for the whole unit, but there are also other faculty that have green screen studio, but the technology is a little bit different. We are a little bit advanced, and they are our equipment are quite quite expensive. So make use of the technology that we have. Don't worry about that one. All you need probably your script and your PowerPoint. So we will work from there. Because your script, if you prefer not to have script, it's fine. if you can just deliver without looking at the script, but sometimes you need some points, you can have that one. And we have teleprompter, so you just read the teleprompter and the screen will just appear. You won't see it, but when your presentation is completed, by few minutes it's done. After, if you need editing and all those things, of course it might take a little bit more time on that, but if everything goes well, so it will be ready just by few minutes, quite instantly ready. Yeah, thank you so much. So next I will invite Puan Eugenia to talk on the MOOC.
Hi everyone, good morning. So I'm here for MOOC. I won't be touching on OER that much, but if you have any questions on OER, because I can see that you have 7. I'm not sure who submitted the 7 materials, okay? So I will touch on OER on the license. When you produce your OER, your materials, then you need to have a certain license in order to put things up in OER, okay? So for now, I'm going to tell you how do you need to register for MOOC. Since IPMB, I'm not sure your TDA has decided how many KPI for your MOOC for this faculty, not yet? Okay, all right, so still 0, but I encourage everybody, if you would like to share some knowledge about your courses, for example, a beginner lesson on how to get to know what kind of fish, for example, you can have that in 4 weeks lesson or 4 topics, okay? So maybe you can have or try and do MOOC for the public or your students. Get to know small lessons of your full-time courses. Okay, how do you need to register for MOOC? So let's go down there. All right, so first of all, you will need to let us know by filling in our Google form. So your name and also your MOOC title. Okay, what is your MOOC title? What you need to do? Okay. So previously we have a full template on what you need to do based on week by week. But for now, we ask you to develop it, okay? We don't need to go through the template, just develop, and we give you 6 months. We will give you the platform. We won't publish it yet. We give you 6 months of time to complete and develop your MOOC first, okay? Then once you're done, once your reviewer and you are finished with all the development, then only you will notify us again by filling up a form, okay, which Zul will receive later. And then we will give your reviewer his or her, what do you call that? Reviewer appointment letter. Okay, we will issue appointment letter to them, okay, and then only that they give a feedback and all, and then we will go back to you again. If you'd like to do some changes on your MOOC, then notify us, okay? So you change on the spot. So step 3, okay? Most of the things you will need to liaise with your penyelaras, your e-learning coordinator, because he or she will definitely tell us, okay, everything's done. In the template, everything's complete. The template will be in a form of Excel sheet, okay? So there will be rubrics for you to follow, okay? Once that rubrics is done and your penyelara say, okay, everything's okay, she will notify us, and then we will tell you, the step 4, we will tell you the status of your MOOC, whether it's published or something that you need to change before you go for, this is the last stage, okay? Because we will need to take a look at the license that you use in your MOOC platform, okay? And then only we will let you know to notify you that your MOOC is up and ready to be shared to all your students. Okay, bear in mind that this letter from PEP, you can upload in SMPPI for your MOOC 1.1 LMPT. Okay, MOOC we get 1.1 publication under non-index, general publication under non-index. So you can have that. Okay, and then let's go to the MOOC slide. Okay, what do you need to have in your MOOC course? Okay, so okay, all right. So today I'm just going to let you know on what you need to have in your course. Okay, so there are minimum requirements that you need to fulfill because we have rubrics for MOOC. Yeah. So I'm going to touch on these two, Creative Commons and also step-by-step guide on how do you need to create MOOC. Next. Okay. So landing page is what we want to show to people before you enroll in this course. They will need to know what is it all about. So you will have to prepare a course synopsis of that particular course. Okay, you don't need table 4 for this one, just a short description about the course that you are preparing. Okay, so the learning outcome, okay, you tell us, okay, towards the end of this course you can learn about this, you will know about this. Okay, duration, the minimum duration for MOOC course in UMS is 4 weeks or 4 topics. It's up to you, the lecturer, whether you want to call your MOOC as topic by topic, or you want to call it by week, week 1, week 2, week 3, yes?
How we call it by topic is 1 ELMPT or 4 topics?
No, one MOOC. The
One
whole
MOOC
MOOC
is
is 1.1. Equivalent
So
to
this
1.
means minimum must have 4 topics.
Yes, minimum.
Or 4 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks or 4 topics.
1 week means 1 hour or 2 hours?
Okay. One week is equivalent to the items that you share in one particular column. Okay, so for an example, one video, okay, your video, just like in the U studio that we had just now, the video just now. So that particular one video is equivalent to 1 hour already. Okay, and then they will have a rubric in that template. They will have rubrics on what you need to have to fulfill that one particular week or one particular topic. Okay.
Let's say 1 week to solid. Just to understand.
Yeah.
1 week we have 2 hours kan to
Deliver.
our
Yes.
lecture.
Yes. Correct.
And then if we put in a MOOC, must be 2 hours also, or it can be
It can be more. You can put in a lot of materials in there. But it's just that, bear in mind that 2 hours is not you preparing the lecture. For example, because I think some of the lectures, they think, oh, 1 hour means 1 hour video. No, it's student learning time.
So this means less than that.
Yes. Yes.
Is there 1 hour learning?
Yes. For the students to understand, probably they need to read up a bit. Yeah, correct. They need to get whatever you are delivering in that particular video. It probably take them 1 hour or 2 hours.
Additional question.
Yeah.
With regard to this subject, because in a week we have to deliver lecture. This is a normal one. 2 hours per example. So 2 hours is traditionally is face to face with the students. Right?
Yeah.
So if I want to convert that into MOOC untuk menjadi delivery apa ni, if I want to create satu video that is equivalent to one
For 1 hour video,
1 hour.
we don't encourage. We don't encourage 1 hour video.
The contents,
Ah.
I don't know how to put this, but the content is equivalent to 1 hour. Not necessarily the video is 1 hour.
Yeah.
In terms of duration, the length.
Yes.
But that's the material, content in the require the student to have.
Maybe you can put that as one big topic and then break it down into small subtopic. Can that be done?
Yeah, because my thinking is I need to deliver 2 hours
Yeah.
lecture for a week. So that I can have I can finish the 3 credit hours per one semester.
Yeah. Probably you can do that. One big topic for that particular week. You said 2 hours, right?
Itu juga yang saya nak.
Aye.
Kita tu is that we have to look at this concept. One is visual learning, one is physical learning. When it comes to physical learning, we have engagement. That engagement sometimes will drag the 2 hours or the 3 hours period. So when we do a visual learnings, those engagement may have lesser. So we just deliver the notes or whatever points that we need. Disregard of a lot of elaborations to make sure that the students actually understand it. But when we have a visual learning, we might deliver those things and put at the side of question and answer later for us for any engagement learning for students nanti later on. So tak akan jadilah.
Traditionally, I mean conventionally, to deliver 2 hours per week.
But
In this MOOC system, whatever platform,
sebab yang tu for physical dia dah campur student learning bersama-sama.
Okay.
So I can have 30-minute videos and that's it. Complete the 2 hours apa?
Betul.
Lecture apa?
Can.
Sebab dia begitulah cara dia konsep dia. Sebabnya lagi 1 jam setengah dianggap sebagai student learning time. 2 jam kan kelas dalam biasa kan, 30 minit tu dalam kuliah kita general speaking, tapi lagi 1 jam setengah tu adalah masa untuk student tu belajar. So satu adalah ketika fizikal, dalam 2 jam kelas kita tu dianggap itu juga nak student learning time bersama kita. Cuma yang dalam konsep ini 30 minutes learning video and then another 1 hour and a half contohnya adalah student learning time. Diorang guna video tu, so they can replay the video whatever.
Correct.
Okay, if I can declare the 15-minute videos is equivalent to 2 hours of student learning time, okay, no problem.
Okay, that one, we do have the guide, I think in depan maybe, Puan Sami did mention about that. How many pages is equivalent to how many hours? There is, yeah. Yes. How many pages of whatever you shared for slides, okay? For an example, 10 slides is equivalent to already 1 hour already. Yeah, okay? 10 pages of slide. But again, yeah.
We will produce that one and circulate the information on that. Because that is very important.
Because it's already, we do have the policy already, but it's just that maybe we would like to just share it with you guys, yeah?
Already the guideline lah kan?
The guideline.
We do.
In the
Can we read from where?
Depan policy.
Okay, let's say if I have a video already uploaded into YouTube, can I reuse?
Yes.
Can. It's yours, right?
Yes.
But any copyright things that you shared?
I'm not sure.
That one you have to take a look back. Yeah. Even YouTube has copyright policy. Yeah. Yeah. Unless you make it private or you make it unlisted, then you won't be able to have any problems with legal issue lah. But once you park in OER, it will be visible to everybody, the whole world. So that is where the problem will come.
So this one OER eh?
MOOC. This is MOOC. OER is the one that you submit material to be shared to everybody.
This one is for only UMS or for open to everyone?
For now, this is the thing. JTMK is still trying to prepare our server for MOOC only because we don't want to park MOOC under ITEL, the platform that we are, the new platform that we have for our Moodle, because this ITEL is, we want to have it like security reason lah. We want to separate the public and our students. So we will have a new server for the public. So we will park MOOC there. Because other universities, they are using Moodle as well for MOOC, but it's just that they are parking their MOOC in open learning. Yeah. So we want to use our own server. We don't want to park elsewhere because it costs a lot of money. Yeah. Okay? So for now, it's free. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say, related to the 17 question, let's say we have already created our videos and uploaded in the YouTube. We want to use the same
Pakai balik,
video into MOOC punya vanilla.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
You can, but again, just like what I told him, do you have did you present anything that is published work?
Not sure.
Video yang diambil dari sama dalam YouTube tu
Of
kan.
course, let's say we have attached, but those that is not under certain license, because there's common use kan, dalam certain video uploaded in say in the YouTube's.
But you are using people's material to share knowledge.
Ada susah lah.
Yeah.
Tak ada, tak ada. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any I don't think we have original knowledge betul sekarang lagi.
Jadi yang kita ambil daripada diorang tau, kita dah diorang dah publish on YouTube. Contoh dah ada link dari YouTube tu, you put dalam your punya own video. So those things katalah copyright, ada video, sound ke apa ke kan, music lah contoh kita ada music, background music tu kan. So those background music yang kan ada copyright issue. So when you include that inside your video and you publish in YouTube, sometimes YouTube even bar it.
Yes.
Ada bagi tahu you have copyright issue. Sometimes video you tak boleh pun publish.
What if I say okay for the reading and things like that?
Tak ada masalah.
That one we do have in MOOC. You can just share a link, but you cannot embed in your MOOC. Yeah.
The links saja.
Links saja. Additional reading.
Tapi dalam descriptions lah.
Yeah.
Sebab tu kalau kita tengok video YouTube pun, diorang tak letak link to paste on video. Diorang akan letak everything you read under descriptions. All the link.
Yes, correct.
Kalau material kita buat video, content kita, words tu atau source tu tak ada masalah. Bila kita embedded it, kita letak ada gambar, video. Macam contoh kita tengok daripada sampel, contoh video reaction lah, video reaction pasal satu video clip ni something. Those ada copyright issue sebab kita ambil video tu daripada satu source yang lain. So kalau yang itu nak masuk dalam MOOC, then will be kita kena pastikan benda tu telah diberikan copyright release. Otherwise kita tak boleh gunakan itu.
Because there are some of the videos common use kan, I don't know what term do you use it.
Public domain, for the public domain. Okay.
Betul. So as long as benda tu ada copyright release, itu okey, tak ada masalah. Dia jadi isu bila dia ada copyright pegang.
If you did mention about feel free to share and use it for any commercial use, then you can use it. Yeah.
Okay, one more in terms of ownership of the MOOC, we already created the content and everything. Suddenly, it's some sort of like a commercial value.
Or you want to sell your MOOC, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that one we have yet because our survey is not ready yet. So for now, it's free for our students only. Suddenly, when it's already JTMK say, okay, the server is up and running and ready to be open for public. You want to sell your MOOC? Can, no problem. But that one, we have yet to decide on how to go about it because some people, when the participant, okay, they request for cert, only then we charge. It's still free. It can go like that. Or like what Dr. Kamaruddin, because he parked his MOOC under open learning. He has his own, okay? He pay on his own. So that one he charged before joining. So two-way. So that's why the license is very important. Some license, they don't allow you to sell the product. Meaning, you want to run a course and you want to charge that course, then cannot use the material that has the logo sign, money, and then strike. You cannot sell that material because it's not for commercial use. Yeah, even for course.
So means that whatever actually we created here all belongs to the university. Yeah, supposed to be.
Yeah, supposed to be. Yeah, you can just put your name on the picture or in your slide, you can just put your name so people attribute you. It's visibility for you. Macam kau pergi Google Scholar kan, type saja Dr. Abentin, muncul di Google Scholar. Betul. OER, it recognizes your work. Whatever you post in OER, people type your name will be up there.
Oh, kena cited juga?
Kena.
In
OER.
If e-learning propose some sort like YouTube kan, let's say we achieve a certain level, then YouTube will pay you certain money, but so in this case for UMS maybe can propose some sort like that lah to encourage researchers to
PEP
do.
may pay honorarium, definitely.
Huh?
Something like publication.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like a publication. Yeah.
Publication is your visibility, your name recognition.
Same like this one. If the students macam banyak klik your punya MOOC tu,
Yeah.
maybe you can give some honorarium lah kan?
Oh yeah, that one is on the way.
Yeah, Penampit is paying. Penampit, when we are publishing,
Yeah.
they are paying honorarium.
Yeah.
Same way.
One good thing why your video is suggested to be converted into YouTube first and then embedded into this platform MOOC. You can see how many the rating. Yeah.
The hits.
The
Yeah.
hits are the hits.
In OER also you can see hits.
Yeah.
How many people have downloaded or view your video or materials in OER? You can see the statistic. That's why when I do my ITEL Smart 3, I upload my materials in OER first, then only I link it to ITEL. So a lot of hits, a lot of people, a lot of my students go and click on the link and get the material instead of I just paste it there. So that is how I do my OER. I kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
I got to have OER. I even achieved my BL. Yeah. So yeah.
We need to work smart now.
Yeah. Yeah. So when we go to level, you need to indicate this course is for the beginners, intermediate, or advanced students. So we need to let them know. Okay. So image of the course, you can get that from creativecommons.org. Okay. Those are the images that you can use to share. Okay, freely. Okay, and you can even do some changes. You want to put some quote on that picture, even okay. But I can also suggest using Canva. Canva has a lot of template that is free to share. That is very free. So you can just put your name there, that is yours. Okay, all right. So share it in OER, share it in your as the course image also can. You can do some changes. Okay, Canva. You don't need to pay, it's free for now. That is what I can say.
Glad to hear it.
Okay, so next. Okay, so the next one, this is the sample that I got from Putra MOOC. Because for me in Malaysia, this is the most friendly, or maybe I'm not sure about you guys. Have you go and have a look at other people's MOOC? Yeah, so this is Putra MOOC by UPM. Okay, so this is what they have when they want to promote their MOOC. So they have a video, a course, a brief introduction to their course. So this one can be done in PPT form even. Okay, PPT or Canva. Okay, you can do that recording, video recording yourself. And then the length is 4 minggu. Okay, 4 minggu. And then the duration, how long should a student take this course to fulfill this course? Only 8 hours. 8 jam saja. Okay, the duration 8 jam. So we can automatically we think, oh, 4 minggu 8 jam, that means in 1 week it's only 2 hours of learning time. Okay, so it doesn't take a lot of hours because bear in mind that MOOC, some of these people, they are working. Okay, they are probably working and they cannot finish up everything. So just like what Dr. Kenneth mentioned before this, okay, when he did a roadshow, he says that you don't add up your burden, okay, and also you need to think about who are going to participate. Yeah.
The duration itself is the learning time, or the duration itself is the length of the video?
Only the student learning time. Yeah, because I've gone through his lecture. It's very short, yeah, and simple. You can achieve there's no certificate given. For this course, there's no certificate given, just participation. Yeah, just for you to participate. And the level is beginner. Okay, this is a beginner level. And the language, it mentioned there, Bahasa Melayu. But if you want to reach out to the whole world, we use English. Yeah, if possible. Okay, so his participant target would be pelajar, pencara, dan orang awam. Yeah, so that is their laman promosi, which is the landing page that I showed earlier.
Is access to everyone.
Huh?
Accessible to everyone, not only dalam
Yes,
bagi orang saja.
soon, because we are still waiting on JTMK's sign. Okay, up and ready, then we release it to public. Okay, so this one is the muka depan lah. Okay, okay, so macam promote your course. Then only when they click, okay, they want to join, then only we go here. Next. So the main page. So what should you have in your main page? Main page, when you open your Smart 3 or ITEL, it's right on top, main page. That is where you put your lecturer's information, where you put your greetings. Hi everybody, I'm looking forward for everybody's participation in this course, okay? I hope you have fun, okay? So all these you need to put in your main page, okay? So teaching schedule, if you have any face-to-face class that you think you want to meet them up and have a face-to-face session, which I don't really encourage because it will, you know, put in more of your teaching burden. Okay, so do something ice-breaking like offline, okay, asynchronous. So introduction video is similar like what you have in that laman promosi, the landing page. Okay, a very short video, 30 seconds to 1 minute video also can, doesn't matter. That is not included in the activity, yeah. So this is the main page where you tell who are the teachers for this course. Okay, next. Okay, topics or weeks, okay. I told you just now it's minimum 4 topics or minimum 4 weeks, okay. So 14 topics, that is the maximum. You cannot go more. Don't go overboard, okay, because that's too long. You can go for MC already or ODL. Okay, so learning outcomes must be emphasized in each week. So in this week, what can they learn? The next week, what can they learn? Okay, based on the learning outcomes that you want to emphasize for that particular week. Okay, all right, next. Course content. Okay, so what should you put in? So make sure utilize that green studio. Okay, the green screen studio. Okay, that studio editing, you don't have to worry. All you have to do is to just prepare the storyboard. What was that? Storyboard. Storyboard, and then they will put in the prompter just like what you have already planned. Okay, even the slides. Okay, so all you have to liaise with Zul is how you want the image behind look like. Okay, you can just select. Okay, and then use that Green Studio to come up with 3 to 4 minutes of video. Okay, so I encourage lecturers to produce videos like 3 to 4 minutes only, because 10 minutes is also too long, but that's the maximum number that you can go. Yeah. Okay, so original video from content creator, minimum 1 for each topic. So for the whole MOOC, minimum 4 videos of you talking or teaching. Okay, but in that particular week you can have 2 videos even, okay, but not more than 4 videos in 1 week or 1 topic. Okay, all right. Okay, so at the end of the video you must have your information, the presenter's information. Just now we saw Dr. To Pei Sung. Okay, she said, okay, you can email me via this email. Okay, so contact me using that. Okay, so you need to have your information stated at the end of the video. Okay, probably UMS logo as well. So make sure there's no sensitive issues on politics, religions, and even racist remarks are not allowed. And be sure to put in disclaimer alert in any part of your MOOC. Okay, at least once. Mention it at least once. You can put it at the front of your MOOC page or towards the end, after week 4 or after topic 4. Okay, so all works featured in MOOC should use Creative Commons license. Okay, that one I will just let you know about that one later. Next. Okay, that is only for the course content. Okay, so activity, there should be at least 4 activities. Yeah.
Sorry, any template for the storyboard ke?
Yeah, we do have. It's under Zul.
Oh, macam mana nak ni Zul?
Template storyboard.
Oh, ada. Okay, provide.
Nanti share dengan Nadia sekejap.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. Alright. So activity. So minimum 4 weeks kan? Tadi saya cakap. Jadi so 4 activities for the overall MOOC. Okay. So at least 1 for each of the week or each of the topic that you have. Okay. So that one. Assignment. Okay. This activity. Some people say, should I produce original activity? Okay, that will take a lot of time. Okay, this activity, you can just share a link where your students can go and explore themselves. Just make sure you cite, okay, this activity 1, this activity was taken by this website and okay, and then you share the link. That one can, okay, self-learning. Students can do a self-learning here activity, okay. Just go to that, and then when students click, and then it will direct it to that website. Okay, it will be directed to that website. I'm not sure about your course, but for my course, a very simple one, English. There's a lot of websites that supports English activity. So I just use that link. So I don't even monitor my students whether they go for that activity or not, but I can see how many students have clicked or have explored this link, okay, via ITEL. Okay, so assignment. This assignment, some teachers say, wow, how can I mark assignment? There's 4 assignments there, okay, because 4 topics, right, minimum. Okay, just like what Dr. Kenneth has said also, mentioned before, assignment not necessary for you to put in something that should be marked, okay. Do some auto-graded quiz so that you know that there is progress, okay, going on. Do some do some quiz, okay. Whatever you have said, do some quiz, pub quiz. It can be 5 quizzes, 5 item quiz, or 10 item quizzes. Very easy one, okay, because this is for the public. Some public, those outside people, they have zero knowledge about your course, so they want to know. So you can do a very simple quiz, okay, just for them to get to know. Okay, next. Okay, extra reading. Okay, so this is what I think a lot of you would like your students to explore. Okay, you said I cannot embed this person's work because of that and that. Okay, you can share the link. Okay, just again, attribute. And then we also have reference and acknowledgement. Okay, so we have this word TASL, T-A-S-L. Okay, put in their title, put in who are the author, okay, the authors of that material, and then the source. Where did you get that? The link, okay, and then link. Okay, maybe you get that from a book, okay, the source, you got that from a book, so you let them know where did you get this material from, and then if there's a link, a website link, then you just put in TASL. So that is what you need to remember when you cite or take people's work to have that. Do not embed any published work in your MOOC. Okay, just share a link. Click to know more, and then you highlight the click here to know more. So here, the word here, you just have that link put in that particular word here. Okay, I think a lot of you know about that, right? How to link the word to a different website. No? Okay, I think I tell teacher, yeah, later you tell. Okay.
Is it similar to hyperlink?
Yeah, hyperlink. Yeah, hyperlink it. Yeah, you can use that. Yeah. So hyperlink, are you aware? Oh, okay. So Mr. Amin will let you know on hyperlink the website. Okay. All right. So next. Okay, Creative Commons. So Creative Commons for the past, I think, 2 to 3 years, I think. Dr. Kenneth covered on this because he is very particular when it comes to licensing. Okay, so I can just give you a brief, how do you say, a brief explanation on Creative Commons. You can know more about Dr. Kenneth's talk about Creative Commons. You can go to our Pusat e-Pembelajaran YouTube. We have videos on Creative Commons. Okay, next. Okay, so Creative Commons, usually we see all these 4 icons. So the first one, you can see that man standing, okay? We use CC BY to attribute the person's work. So as long as the name of the person is there, so that is considered as attribute already. Okay, CC BY is a free license for you to use. You can share, you can remix, you can put it as yours even, okay? So that one, CC BY. And then you can see the $sign and then it's been striped. That is for non-commercial use. This material I share with you, but make sure it's free. Do not sell it. You cannot sell. You want to put it in your course? Yeah, can. Do it in face-to-face, but do not share it with your students. Okay? Like what I'm sharing now, this is only for me and for you. Okay? I don't have CC license here. Okay? But I don't upload it in OER, I don't upload it in ITEL or MOOC, for example. Okay? All right? So, you see, this image is by EduWells. More information on eduwells.com. Okay, so I don't remove whatever it says there. It's the original one. Okay? Huh?
Is that what we call attribute?
Yeah, that is attribute already. Yeah. So, non-derivative means this material I prepare, free to use, free to copy, but you cannot change anything. Do not change my material. Whatever I say here, it's 100% there. Yeah. So you cannot change the material. So that is the sign. Share alike means you can copy my material, you can use it in class, and you can use it as yours. Okay, copy my material. You can change some of the words in there. Change, can, no problem. But the license, you should share the same thing. For example, I say CC BY share alike. So that is the material license. When I share it to other people, I have to use the license back. CC BY share alike. I cannot put CC BY derivative share alike. I cannot. Because the original author say you need to share alike my license. Okay? The material you can change, but not my license. Okay? All right. Let's go to the next one.
How about in the photo that we take, no label like this? Something like we get it from...
I think that is from the Google tool. Google tool. They will let you know which one is free. There's tool. Later Zul, nanti kau kasih project yang macam Prof Wong buat di PPIBR itu. Tapi nanti ya. Later. Later. After this, because this is my last slide.
Okay.
So I just, before we go there, okay, before I show you how to select the images that has free license, this free license is what we encourage our lecturers to use for MOOC, for ITEL, for our OER, okay, this three. CCBY is some sort of a public domain already. It can be, free for everybody. So CCBY attribute, just like if there's the name of the author, okay, just have that, okay, as the attribution. So CCBY share alike, just like what I told you, the license, you have to repeat. Do not change the license, but you can change my material. So this one you can copy 100%, this one you can adapt. You can change the material. So that one, you can even sell. The top three, you can even sell the material. Not sell material as in But you can open a course that you charge that participants, and then you even share it with the participants. Yeah. So that is the top 3. That is what we encourage. Okay. So these 2, they don't want you to sell it. So
it cannot use as a reference.
reference, yes, under reference. Yeah. But this one for non-commercial means must be free.
How
It
about
must
if
be free.
I have a token, then
That's
the slide I get from that particular source.
it cannot be commercialized.
Boleh?
Tak boleh.
What if
Yeah.
you see apa my iklan advertisement
Where are you going to post that iklan?
say something apa let's say the tertentu is an authorized person to talk about apa say neurotransmitter kind of things kan. So I use him as apa my advertisements of my product.
Use him?
Use apa his material.
Oh, his material.
Yeah.
His original material.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's his original, you need to get permission from him. Unless he has already say CC license, okay, free to use, free to share. Copyright, you can get permission. You need to let them know. Write a letter, black and white, because later on he sue you. I don't know. Yeah. So no, because we are UMS staff. Between us, there's nothing. But what if one day you decide to move to a different university? So that will have some problem there. You don't pack your materials in OER, and then he uses your material. So that
it's not directly being used. It's just a part of the advertisements. Like for example, you know,
yeah, that's the problem, doctor. Where do you park your advertisement? Penting. Yeah.
I have experience yang I use material from outside, but down there I put the link lah. If for details you can, I go for this website or whatever. So that one can be, are we allowed?
Hyperlink.
Are we allowed it like that?
And then tassel.
And people pay me, something like that lah.
People pay you?
For the to give a talk, and after that I show this is the example
okay,
macam tu. So is it
That is under additional materials, reading materials. It cannot be put as your materials.
Yeah,
Okay.
not
So when MOOC, we have a lot of labels that we can use. First thing is your material. So we acknowledge that is original from you, and then the activity. So that one you can hyperlink it to other website, no problem. And then we have assignment. That one you can just use the word, the activity under Moodle, which is quiz. You can come up with your own quiz. And then we have this additional resources. So if people want to summon you, you just hyperlink. Because you say, okay, I've already credited you, your work, okay, on the website. But because certain website, they have this, they did print it somewhere. They say, you are not allowed to use my so you have to be careful with that. Because that is a very fine print. Sometimes it's a very fine print. Yeah.
From the website, kalau tak ada dia
That's why I say hyperlink it. Just hyperlink. Because we don't want people to capture and say, not under your material. Not under additional resources. You can just hyperlink. Because when they see your MOOC, okay, this person has already cited my work. Okay, because just now what I told you, TASL. Your title, the title of the person that you are using, the material, the title, and then the author, who is the author, okay? And then you need to let us know where did you get this source? Where did you get this source? For example, some people they use in LinkedIn. Link. Okay, they got their sources from there. And then the link. Okay, the link, the address link, copy that. TASL. Yeah, you can put there. Not convinced. You're scared. Yeah, a lot of people scared to share their materials in OER because of this.
True.
But yeah, if you are very confident that this is your work and it's 100% comes from you, okay, then share it in OER. Okay, so that's why I say use Canva if you are scared of using images from outside. Canva is free for all to use, to share, to remix. Okay, so and then the content, okay, just make sure wherever the content that you use, you cite them. Just like a lot of you, I'm not sure, I'm following Prof. Karim Facebook. He always say, please feel free to share, reuse, and remix. But he did not embed the CC license in his images. But he writes his name and the year he produced that image. Yeah. So, but sometimes he quote Confucius. Okay. He did not CC it, but he did put in there. Feel free to share and remix, but he did quote and put the word, the name Confucius there. That means we know that quote is from Confucius, and that image is not, he got it from elsewhere. Okay, but because when he did that quote, he did not put his name on that picture. Yeah. Okay, he come up with a picture, and then he put Confucius quote, but he wrote down Confucius' name, but he did not put his name on that image. He put there description, under description he said, please feel free to use, share, and remix. Yeah. So we know that that material is from him, okay, and he is sharing it for us to use as well.
So in that case, you cite Confucius or the professor?
Once it's already like that, then you just share it as it is. Yeah. No. Up to you. You want to change? Up to you. But don't change the Confucius word. Because I don't know where he got that. Confucius quote. But I think it's available everywhere. In Google even. Okay. So let's go to that Google tool where we can find that the tool for Creative Commons. Google. So you have to go to Google. Ada sudah tuh hari tuh Google sekolah dapat tools. Okay. So there's the word tool. Okay. Image. Okay, you go to that tools. Okay. Usage rights, Creative Commons license. So you only choose that. Okay, so all these have Creative Commons license. Okay, how do you know which one can be shared? Okay, so you have to click on the image. License details. License details. Okay, no copyright. Okay, all right. So free, it's free. So you just click like that. Yeah. Okay. Marine. Borneo. Marine life. Okay. Okay. Tools. Usage right, Creative Commons license. Okay. So you just click one time and then go to that license right.
So this is free lah.
Yeah.
Basically, yes, you can use it one. But we need to understand sama ada dia ada CC ada sikit, tapi adakah It's
Yeah.
labeled under BY or a non.
Yeah, we want, some people, they want their work to be shared just like that. You cannot put a quote on there. So, okay. For example, this one,
Ya, siapa suka?
license detail. Okay, license details. Okay, you see, share alike. The license you should share alike. This person allow you to share his work, but you cannot change the license. You can change the picture. You can put in quote, but the license you have to share alike.
Crop that picture.
This one can,
Because
you can
share
remix.
alike.
No, the license,
Oh,
the material you can change. But it's just that you can crop however you want, but make sure you share the license as it is.
How to share license?
Then CCBY share alike.
Oh, CC itu dia lah.
Ya, dia,
semua-
itu dia.
Oh, CCBY. Oh, CCBY. Oh,
Ya, ya, share alike. Ya.
Ada penampakan background, slide background.
Ah.
Kena letak tu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to put that one CCB where it
Cara
is.
mendapatkan
Oh.
Correct.
Sebab
On the photo.
yeah, sebab dia cakap di sana share alike kan. So you have to put back the
If you are doing it on presentation class, it won't become an issue because you tak post it outside. It will become an issue when you post it online.
Oh, begitu.
Ah,
Untuk sendiri-sendiri.
No. Kalau you buat dalam
Dia
kelas,
dalam-
usually kalau ambil gambar yang ada license macam shuttlecock lah nanti gambarkan, dia akan ada letak tu watermark
Yeah.
dekat situ.
Ah.
So dalam kelas, usually it won't cause an issue. But the issue will come when you put it online. When you
Yes.
put it online, let's say like Facebook lah for example kan, you letak lecture you dekat situ and harder people to access, anyone can access
Tapi
it.
smartly okey lah.
But
That's why we pick up the license. Have to. That's why I- it's very important for you to put OER.
Yeah. So it's best to practice.
Yeah.
We never know. It might come back to us one day.
Because
sebab tu orang tanya kan, boleh tak kita share PPT ni? So kalau you punya PPT, a lot of information yang macam tu, preferably suggested you buat all these things.
Yeah.
Kalau you tak ada, memang file PPT tu memang totally your writing sahaja, tak ada any included pictures, tak ada any pictures yang you ambil daripada orang lain, all your pictures, and you have no problem having those things unlicensed, being shared ke apa ke, you kalau orang ambil gambar tu, dia tak nak fikir dah, tak nak beli, then tak apa.
Yeah.
Oh, dah itulah kita copy CC by.
yes.
Macam tu lah kata.
Lepas tu, kalau kamu mau share work, okay, you are very worried. How do I need to share work and how do I know which one is the license? Share your work. Share your work. Okay, click on that. And then you will be directed here and then you get started. Okay, so they will ask you questions. Do you allow adaptations of your work to be shared? So you click yes, no, or yes, as long as others share alike the license. So it will change. It will change. So yes, no, yes, okay. So allow commercial use of your work. Do you allow people to sell your work? So yes, no, it will change. So this one, this is a free culture license. Then it's free. This is what we want. Yeah, this is what we want. So if it's no, not a free culture license, then we don't want that to be parked in OER. We don't want that to be parked in MOOC. Okay, we don't want. Okay, so we only want free culture license. So once you have that, copy paste and put it in your PPT. This one, copy paste this. Just highlight, copy paste. So you want a compact icon, also can. Compact icon also can, it looks like that. You want a normal icon, can be up to you. Just as long as you have this.
Does icon can read the image of the source or
Only towards the end, unless you have image that is have some license that they want to share alike, then you put that on that particular image. This one for your whole PPT towards the end, or it can be in front of your PPT. Yeah, you can park it in front of your PPT or towards the end, not all pages. Yeah, okay.
every page we have a picture that we source from
Ah.
elsewhere. So each of these have a separate copyright.
If you want
And we
to
have to
find
do
the same license, then you have to look for the same license. Yeah, so then only you can put one license down there. Mm.
For example, another thing is I would like to add. Let's say it is CCBY, the whole work, but let's say there is one particular picture that is share alike. So that particular picture that you use, you have to use the same license as that person used in his or her picture. So meaning to say that a CC alike picture is embedded in your work, CCBY.
this doesn't really attribute the name of the person, right? Because I get to share a like that you lost the original
Yeah.
license.
You can even embed the link where you got that material from.
So it's like from this Google that we look up just now.
Okay,
How do you-
just scroll down, Zul. Bawah tu, di bawah. Okay, alright. So I think wait macam ada tu dia tulis learn how to existing communities. This part, okay, help others to attribute you. Okay, I think that one, yeah. Okay, you want to attribute that person because sometimes we notice kan some CCBY there's mention of title, the author. Okay, so you want to do that, Ken. What's the title of the work? What's the name of the author? Where's the source? Okay, so coba Zul kita type title of the work ABC. Okay, and then alphabet. Okay, the link. Okay, all right, and then source work URL. Okay, all right. Okay, so this one no need. Okay, done. Coba done. Okay. Okay, do you see the changes on the side? Based on the work at what? Okay, they will put it here. The title, the author, they will put it there automatically. Okay, so you just have to fill in this title of the work, attribute to work, to name. Okay, they will put it there and then you copy and paste. Everything is in there.
So isn't this myself when I post something that's shareable?
Mm.
Is this attribute me? But I don't know the link, my link.
Where, for example, we get the picture from Google kan? Coba kita balik to Marine Life tadi. Okay, so click on here, click on the picture, flicker kan? Flicker the, yeah, alright. So there's a number there. Copy paste that one. The link, the source. And then go back to the Creative Commons and paste it there. So that is the source. So where did you get the source from? It's from here. So that is how you attribute also. Okay. Okay. All right. So usually what people do, they don't want to fill in that one. They just put it as reference. Where did the title of the work, okay, and then who are the, which link that you go, yeah, you put that as a list of reference, okay, because you'll be doing that as well. So that's why this is optional. Okay. I hope to have, good news from IPMB on MOOC. Yeah. Yeah? What? From MOOC? The MOOC, can we go to PPST MOOC? Yeah. The PPST MOOC, this one, it's for their students to complement their whatever they are doing in class. Okay, so if they have extra activity, they will just use this MOOC. Yeah, This one, academic English writing in MUET. So yeah, so this is their MOOC. Okay. Okay, so their main page is this one, course description.
You have
Huh?
also have, right?
Me? Yeah, I do have, but it's not up and running yet because I'm plugged under JPT. I did a MOOC in JPT, but yeah.
Oh yeah, you lah, share lah.
Huh? Okay, so ini topic 1. You see, there's a video, activity, and then assessment. One video, this one and this one. One activity and one assessment.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and greetings everyone. Statement. Visit notice.
Simple kan?
Ada baru saya upload.
Oh.
Tadi perubatan.
Oh. FSMP.
FPS.
FPS
Ini masih smart
Okay.
bukan ada.
Yeah, we are migrating soon.
So this one
Their own.
one book lah.
Yeah, yeah. One more. 4 topik ataupun 4 week. Huh?
We have Malay translation, ada lagi tu kartun-kartun.
Kalau macam tips daripada apalah FPSK kan, dia involve to pelajar dia untuk develop ni video.
Yeah.
Ni
So reference, acknowledge them. Put their names as part of the
Dia
MOOC.
punya video banyak ni.
Gotong royong lah.
betul royong.
Yeah, betul.
Jadi orang akan guna MOOC ni sebagai apa ni, bahan pengajaran di kelas juga. Ya.
Okay, terus ada yang dapat scholarship tu. Scholarship yang dah sebut tu. Kan berapa sebenarnya terlibat dalam membantu bicara dalam pengajaran.
Yeah.
Bolehlah suruh dia.
It's a good idea to involve your students in developing this MOOC. Just make sure, write down their names.
Ya.
Tapi kan, kalau let's say student produce this and there are copyright issue, macam mana kita menggunakan balik?
Itulah. That's why you have to guide them.
Tahu tentang copyright issue.
Yes, you have to guide them.
Macam waktu kami upload satu video ni kan, dalam YouTube dia akan bagi tahu tu ada lagu ni diguna, tidak boleh gunakan. Jadi dalam YouTube kita ada option untuk kasih mute tu lagu atau kasih mute the whole video untuk rakam semula tu suara.
Hanya YouTube yang boleh check lah.
Kalau setakat ni sebab kita UMS ada akaun yang Google dulu tu kan, dan sekarang ni guna tu dulu. Ya, YouTube. Biasanya YouTube ni dia automatically detect. Kalau
Yeah,
kita-
correct. When we upload something, they have this copyright punya apa. That's why the loading takes a lot of time. Because they want to know where did you get your source. Yang embed music tu kebanyakan masalah yang kena post dia punya loading tu music.
So in UMS, who verify that one? Let's say if I have a MOOC ready to upload to the system, so I'm not sure either it's apa ni legal ke, ada certain.
When it comes to content, YouTube cannot detect. Yeah.
So how to
When it comes to video yang macam kau pakai National Geography punya video as part of your teaching, I think that one can be captured. Yeah. So
so any authority ke
The-
e-learning ke ataupun
for now, no,
to
we don't
verify?
have. That's why you are the one who is responsible for your MOOC. So whatever you put in,
Reviewers. You said some reviewers, they will review it.
Yeah, you are.
yeah, reviewers. Reviewers can only check your materials and how you deliver your course. Yeah.
They are not responsible.
So they are not sure where you get your materials from. They won't question you on that. They want to see, oh, the materials is good. Yeah.
So who review?
But you are the one who choose the license. Yeah, you suggest your reviewers yourself. You are the one who select. There are 2 reviewers that you need to select to review the MOOC course. Orang orang kamu pun boleh, siapa-siapa yang who is expert in that particular field. If you want external, we can also have that. We just do a letter, give them a letter, appointment letter, and then if they are okay, I think you have to liaise with them. If they are okay, then we put out the letter. If,
Reviewers will be paid.
huh?
Reviewers will be paid money.
No,
Nothing.
no. Only
Outside means
yes,
they
yes.
expect something.
Yeah.
Inside means
Reviewers. We only give that LNPT. Yeah, that's why we encourage internal. Yeah.
Yeah, I have one question. Right now, we in UMS, we have problem of the music copyright. Can UMS actually produce a number of background music since we have this
I think Zul is the best person. Where did you get music for video? Yeah, free.
Banyak tempat kami Google. Yang penting kalau Google nama macam contohnya background music atau apa lagi tu? Banyak selalu pakai. In-house
kan banyak
kita boleh rujuk dengan korporat. Ya.
Dia yang tadi kalau macam mana?
Yang mana?
Saya berminat.
Yang kau punya.
Yang daripada kami punya tips pula kami Google saja tapi kena letak di wording search tu macam apalah tiada copyright free for gitu saja.
Yang semua yang mengagungkan yang Sabah punya background
Just type katalah music background free copyright.
Macam tu kan. Free copyright. Mesti tambah wording tu.
Si perkataan free itu penting. Okay. Any more questions on MOOC?
No, for 14 weeks.
Yeah.
Can we combine with many lecturers? 14 lecturers.
Can.
14 lecturers.
Like PPST did, they have 5 lecturers who are working on the development of that MOOC. So we list down their names. You see, for example, infection control. We have Dr. Siti Fatima. We have Dr. Mazlinda, Patricia, and also Rohani. 4 people developing. Okay, so up to you. My plan for my MOOC also, we have 4 teachers who are ready to do that.
Suppose if I prepare the MOOC, I prepare the script, everything, but my voice is not good. Can you arrange something like someone can speak?
Yeah, just like our U Studio, Faiz kan, boleh juga.
You can arrange the speaker.
Yeah, yeah. Editing, that's editing part. Kan?
In fact, di studio tu pun boleh kan ada green screen semua tu.
Yeah.
Editing tu
Ni 2 orang punya kerja lah.
My voice will be there, someone will be talking.
That means you have to mime lah kalau gitu.
If let's say if you don't want to use your voice, I think kita
boleh rakam suara.
Boleh apa tu?
Native
Voice over.
Native speaker's voice.
Tapi ada satu tips tu. Faiz macam mana?
Just like the U Studio video just now.
Guna website apa? Guna
script tu dia kasi
baca.
Dia baca.
Siri tidak boleh guna.
Kau kena tanya Siri tu tau.
Google Assistant.
But it will be best to have your face there and your voice. So it's very familiar dengan your student.
Can we enhance our voice? Macam
Voice over.
voice over lah
That-
panggil dia.
yeah, yeah.
Voice over.
Voice over.
Kita boleh bagi tips yang kalau di kebanyakan kami punya montaj kan kami guna website Balabolka untuk kami prepare script.
Balabolka.
Oh, Balabolka.
Kami prepare script dan nanti dia akan baca. Dia guna English je lah sebutan English.
Memang bagus juga lah dia punya.
Yang macam U Studio tu
Yang tadi.
Android.
Yang tadi kan, yang video yang kita punya introduction
ITEL
tadi
tu?
tu,
Untuk
yang dia
suara.
baca tu, dia
Yeah.
using that one lah.
Macam ni lah.
Okey, contoh.
Ni.
Suara Balabolka.
Kita prepare script saja, nanti kita masukkan dalam sistem, nanti kita download tu dia punya MP3, masukkan dalam list. Bukan suara saya tu.
Itu model.
Saya berlakon betul-betul.
Pandai apa?
Orang JTMK ni.
Balabolka punya suara tu. Lepas tu saya rasa dia macam ada banyak version suara lagi, boleh pilih. Suara perempuan ada lagi.
Yeah. So again, up to you.
Boleh pakai yang bala bolka.
You can enjoy this one. Bala bolka.
Mesti download ke Zul ataupun available in website?
Ada online juga, ada juga boleh download.
It's available on site. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you from me. So I'll pass this down to.
I'm back, but this time talking about ITEL and its implementation. This is just as I have mentioned earlier, just as an introduction sajalah, just a brief one, yeah, so that we know how ITEL look like. For next sem punya courses, I suppose semua sudah daftar dalam ITEL, ya? Belum lagi. Oh, kalau belum nanti boleh liaise dengan penyelaras, get the full list of next semester punya courses and their name, and then pass it to Zul supaya boleh boleh kita just register that. Okay, right. So before I start with this one, I would like to inform everyone that this slide was developed using Genially, a platform called Genially, GENIALLY.com. It's free. It's free platform, but there, yeah, GENIALLY.com. Something like Canva. Yeah, I prefer this one, but Eugenia prefer Canva. So just now, Eugenia presentation just now were on Canva. She used Canva, but I tried to work on Canva, but I found it not as friendlier as so I prefer to use this. So I've been using Genially for 3.5 years now. So yes. So during those 2 years, PKP memang Genially all the way. Right. So this Genially platform, if you go into Genially platform, there are a lot of templates. Banyak templates. You can choose any of those templates and you can play around with that one. You can change, you can animate. You don't want the animation, you can do anything that you like. Once you first time maybe ambil 1 jam lebih lah untuk explore. But once you have dah biasa, like this one, the whole let's say one course that I developed, paling lama if I just main-main everything sana sini, it took me about 45 minutes lah. That's paling lama lah. That's because I not add that one, I not add this one. But it's a simple one, straightforward like this one. It's just half an hour, less than half an hour for one topic, dah complete. Provided you know where your resources are. You have all your resources, you have all your content everywhere. Kalau masa tu buat, masa tu mau cari, of course it take longer time. Okay, right. So, and this generally was embedded in ITEL. So I am using ITEL. Alright, the platform that we are going to use next semester, starting from next semester. Meaning to say, starting from next semester onward, we are using ITEL No More Smart version 3. Okay, so that we have to betulkan our mind.
So what happened to the smart?
Smart UMS 3 will be there until certain time that JTMK say, okay, that's it, get rid of smart UMS. No more smart UMS. But for time being, smart UMS is still there. It will not be maintained. All the maintenance, all the cost on smart UMS will be transferred to ini. Sebab to maintain required cost kan. So, yep, it will be slower, it will be no maintenance at all, no one will care about that anymore, so we move out from there, okay? So we have to use, either we like it or not, we have to migrate to ITEL starting from next semester onward. Okay, that is number one. So number two, I will tell later what will be migrating, okay? Right, so let's move on. So this is what we've been using all this while, Smart UMS. But now we are not going to use this one. We are migrating to ITEL. So this is the page, ITEL page. Right. We so use this 1732. Okay. In ITEL, we are not using 1732 anymore. We are moving to 40-40-20. So 40-40-20 is based on student learning time. So here is the good news. Supposedly, we have to implement 40-40-20 straight away next semester along with ITEL. But after discussion and after some roadshows, we have discovered a few issues, and PEP has decided not to implement the 40-40-20 yet. But 40-40-20 will be fully implemented next session. So we are here in advance to let everyone know about 40-40-20. So when the time comes, you are not terkejut anymore. Alright? So meaning to say next semester, we are still using 1732. Next session, we are using 40-40-20 because 40-40-20 is PTG. Pembelajaran Teradun Gantian. The differences between SMART and PTG, SMART UMS is supportive. Dia menyokong pembelajaran kita. What we are doing is in the blended learning, dia menyokong kita punya pembelajaran in the class, in our class. By right, we cannot replace that like what we have done before. It is tak betul. I would say tak betul. There is no garis panjang mengatakan kita boleh replace our class online. No. But here in PTG, we have that guideline. What we did here, we forget lah apa yang kita buat salah kan. Tapi now we are correct everything here. Dalam PTG next session. PTG, I will explain about PTG later on. Dalam ITEL, there are things that we are required. Okay, that PEP is suggesting. We need to have all these three domains very clearly indicated di dalam ITEL. ITEL is something new. What we done to our Smart UMS is very abusive, so we don't want to do that anymore. Okay. Yeah, we abuse our Smart UMS to the extent turn our Smart UMS into a dumping ground. Kan? Whether we like it or not, we have to accept that one kan. The fact that some of us, not all, kan, turn our Smart UMS into a dumping. Kenapa I cakap dumping ground? Ada yang input sampai 300 over. Dia dumping ground, dia just put everything inside without thinking student aku baca or not. Okay. Right, we don't want that, so we are controlling that. So in ITEL, it's more on the quality aspect. Dalam SMART, what we have done before is more on the quantity aspect. Banyak nak masuk siapa yang lebih banyak daripada orang lain konon kan. As long as aku bagi banyak kat dekat sana, okay. I am tak tahulah whatever that you think you are kan. we think we are good at that because we have more things to bagi our student baca, but the reality is when I ask few of these students when I found that 300 over input, I just talk to few of that student yang took that course. I ask, how do you go about with all these 300 over input in the Smart UMS for that course? It happens, ni something yang membuka air kan, it happened in my faculty, so it's easy for me. So, and they said, we don't know which one to read. There are so many, we don't know which one to read. Just imagine one semester 300 over input. And then I thought there are a lot of assessment kan? Yes, there are a lot of assessment. Do you do all those assessment? No. Do you download all those notes yang your lecturer upload in the Smart? No. Tapi sometimes if my friend cakap that is important, I just take from my friend. Right. So dia tidak masuk Dia tak log in. So the issue here is that is the reason why our engagement, student engagement di dalam Smart UMS is very low. Very low. 1%, ya. So we don't want that to happen in ITEL, so we need them to engage in the online learning because we are making this flexible for them and flexible for us as well. So we in this together, you and us from PEP. So if we are making this hard for you, so it means we are also getting hard from what we are, with the wrong thing that we are doing. So we try to make it simpler for everyone. Okay, as long as it meet the target and along with the garis panduan yang sedia ada yang telah diluluskan oleh Senat. Yeah? Right. So 3 domain: digital content, TNL, teaching and learning activity, and e-assessment. About e-assessment, in e-assessment there are 2 types of assessment. One is formative, one is formative and summative. So e-assessment, you don't have to worry about this one. Does it has to be a bagi grade ke? It's up to you. For summative, yes, it must be graded kan. Midterm ke, topical quiz based on your table 4 lah. What is stated in your table 4 kan. Kalau for the formative, let's say after certain topics you nak test the students punya knowledge or understanding, just pose like 5 simple question, yes or no pun boleh. Sebab dia tidak akan diberi markah. I mean, this will not be accumulated as the semester grade. Right, for my case, I don't have mid-semester exam. So I have topical quiz, but it's still, the quizzes is under 20% of the whole semester mark. So all my topical quiz are accumulated. The marks from the topical quiz are accumulated. So at the end of the day, all my quizzes are summative assessment. But at the same time, I also have other assessment yang tidak memerlukan diberi markah lah. Hanya untuk mengetahui sama ada student itu faham or not. So that is the way, that is how we can monitor our student progress and can understand sama ada mereka faham ke tidak what we been teaching. TNL activities. This is where most of the interactive elements come in. This is where we need our student to be actively engaged in ITEL. If our TNL activity is so boring, there is almost no activity at all. So macam mana kita nak attract our student masuk dalam ITEL? Macam mana kita nak attract our student to take part in the emerging computer embedded technology, things like that. And that is why digital content, I use the word digital content. You digitalize your content and make it interesting, and make it interactive, make it whatever that you think it is possible to attract them in. Instead of just rely on their peers who has downloaded the note and they copy from them. Okay? Right. Next one, please. Thank you. Right. So this is, I'm going now straight to the percentage distribution based on PTG. Earlier I have mentioned about PTG, pembelajaran teradun gantian. This is to replace. Okay, so the example that I'm giving here is based on the 3 credit hours. I understand you also have 2 credit hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will show that table later. So this is based on the 40, 40, 20. This is not going to implement next semester, but next sesi. Yeah? Okay. Minimum is 30%. Maximum is 79%. Boleh dijalankan secara PTG. 79% is the limit. Tidak boleh 80%. 80% dah jadi ODL. Okay, sebab itu kita stop. Kita bagi yang paling maksimum. 30% is the minimum. So we start from the very minimum up to the very last dot of maximum point yang boleh kita bagi. Meaning 30 to 79%. whatsoever, there are the catch there lah. If you are using 30%, where by all the faculty pusat institute are using this one, but ini adalah minimum, the requirement. So you have 4 weeks PTG. Okay, 4 weeks PTG. If your institute decided, this decision is not from us PEP. This decision must be made by your pengarah and those who are top management of the institute. Okay, so and I bagi contoh my faculty FPP. So we're starting from 30, but we reserve 40 and 50 untuk pensyarah yang ada jawatan appointed by letters lah, jawatan appointed by Datuk VC ke things like that. But to get 40 and 50, we have to write in lah, to minta kebenaran, because it need to be endorsed and documented. Yang ni will go dalam audit ISO. Oh, this particular.
So yang 40 dan 50% ni maximum they can go lah.
Minimum is 30. Maximum is 79. That is yang diluluskan oleh Senat. Senat say you can go up to 79% PTG. But
tapi kalau 40 kena mohon.
Yang tu my faculty. My faculty pun
Yeah,
it depends on your institute. Keputusan ini adalah bergantung kepada ya.
Saya kena clarify saya punya understanding.
Yes, please.
Kalau 30% ini percent PTG, meaning if I have say 100 lecture,
200 lecture?
100 lectures, 100 week lah, misal kata. Atau
100 week.
My example ya, I can explain. Let's say I should have 100 week lah per lecture lah. Just apa ni? So 30 week itu is per ni lah kan? So the rest of 70 itu sepatutnya saya kena face to face lah.
Yes, yes.
Then tadi cakap you can go up to
79.
79. So meaning 30% is the maximum I can go for PTJ kan?
No. 30% is the minimum. That is the must. Every one of us in UMS ni has to comply with 30%. Tapi ada exception. Exception nanti saya cakap. Okay? But in general, semua kita, all the lecturer has to do 30% PTG. Meaning to say 4 weeks away. 4 weeks away tu maksudnya away from face to face. Okay? 4 weeks untuk 30% lah.
Can be 6 weeks.
It can be, if you go for 40%, if your institute say, if your faculty say, okay, we go for 40%. So everyone kena comply 40%. But if you tak comply 40%, you comply 30%, I think it's okay. Right? But 5 to 6 weeks. If the faculty say, oh, why not we just go 50% lah, alang-alang juga kan? Okay, everyone, 50%. 50% saya jumpa student, 50% lagi you can go anywhere. You can be in London, Australia, Canada, wherever that you like. Because you only have 7 weeks sahaja dengan student, face to face.
Nanti ada student complain.
That is the reason. That is the reason why most of the faculty go for only 30%. And this is not our university. This is practiced by all the university in Malaysia. And kita sebenarnya among the few last university implement PTG. Sepatutnya next semester, tapi kita move lagi to the next session. Okay, so lagi lama kita lagi jauh ke belakang banding the other university.
I think I have to add this one out ya. Bukan kamu yang decide
Yeah.
whether it's 30, 40,
No,
or 50.
no, it's not you.
You have to ask your TDA.
Oh, TDA.
Yes.
They have to decide for you, okay, for example, this program can go to 40%, they cakap. So this program have to prepare a table 4 that suits
Yep.
that 40%. So this is again not personal.
No.
So it means that our table 4 also need to change.
Yes, I will talk about that later. Okay. I save the best for last. The table 4 part. That is the best part that I say for last. Yes, please.
Kalau kursus itu diajar untuk pelajar full-time dan juga pelajar PLUMS, dan arahan dari PLUMS boleh buat online. Jadi macam mana lah?
Plums ODL kan?
Kalau ikut dia belajar full-time, cuma dibuat pada hujung minggu. So kalau mengikut arahan daripada PLUMS, semester akan datang pelajar boleh buat serta. I think maximum up to 60% online. So,
right.
Itu berbalik kepada persetujuan fakulti kan?
Yes, yes. Okay, so by nature, plum courses the wujudnya plums itu is based on ODL license. So meaning by right, don't quote me, their course should have 80% online. Because they are licensed under ODL. But kita di UMS belum implement ODL. So that is why plum dijalankan secara begitu. But whatever it is yang plum cakap, I think you have to comply dengan plum lah. Sama ada plum menggunakan PTG or not, I am not very sure. But
plums again, dia orang belum ada statistik konsep itu. We don't speak that.
I think I have to cut. Because when we talk about plums and full time, the plums depends on the faculty actually. Because the certification of that program fall under
faculty, yes.
So we have paruh masa and full time.
Yes.
So these plums paruh masa, but still they have to
come
follow the
faculty punya.
It's not about
And then satu lagi, saya rasakan ada yang confused. Apa ini PTG? When you do face-to-face Google Meet, Zoom meeting, that is not PTG. PTG means self-learning. You don't go and meet them.
No.
Google Meet, that is face-to-face. Group meeting or Zoom meeting, that is face-to-face. Consider as face-to-face.
Let's say Zoom, we record our lecture, then we put it into the system kappa, then ask students to
view it without even meeting them. That is PTG.
On that one, Dr. Ben, I think kalau kita record kita punya lecture, if I'm not mistaken, I have to check this again, and online recorded lecture 45 minutes equal to 2 hours. If I'm not mistaken, but I have to, mean to we record our lecture for 45 minutes. That is equal to 2 hours. If I'm not mistaken, but I really have to go back and check on that one.
So that one we can PTG.
Yeah, without meeting students, it's PTG.
Live.
Then that is
No.
face-to-face already. So,
That is not PTG.
Yeah.
That is synchronized.
Yeah, that is synchronous already.
Online saja. No, you meaning to say PTG, you prepared that whole week. Dimudahkanlah kan? You prepare your lesson for that whole week, and that particular week you are attending a conference somewhere else. So you have no contact at all, online or whatever, or physical with your student. But your student here in campus, they are still studying. Life goes on macam biasa.
So itu PTG lah kan?
That is PTG.
Tapi I don't use the ITEL, I use YouTube boleh?
Okay, so you can use your YouTube, but I would advise that YouTube masukkan dalam ITEL. You embed that. So we want penggunaan ITEL tu dinaikkan, engaging student punya ini. So you can do that. Why do you need to student pergi sana kan? So kita akan jadikan ITEL, our ITEL is your hub of your course. Everything about your course semua dalam ITEL itu. Yang dalam your LMS lah. Okay? Right. So let me explain a little bit on this one, because I think this one need to be understood. Right. Kita go for 30 lah, sebab this is the basis one. For 3 credit hours, untuk 2 credit hours, the calculation is different, yeah? So this is 30 credit hours. You must have 14 learning materials, 14 learning activities, and 8 e-assessment. This is equal to 4 weeks and 36 hours of their SLT. Dalam table 4, you must get this one. 36 hours for PTG. Kalau 30%. Kalau nak pergi 50% tadi, 60 hours, 7 week, 24 learning material, 24 learning activity and 12 e-assessment. Kalau 70, maksudnya this numbers naik lah. Kan? So that is why, don't make life miserable. Not prepared this one, banyak. So we just go for this one. Okay? So these numbers will go into your table 4. So my advice is, and also we have decided, so let those numbers stay in your table 4, but in the practical aspect, we need to be more practical lah with our student. I will show you how later. Okay? Right. So any question on this one before I move? Yes, please. Wait, 14 ini, 14 hours, their learning material, the content.
How do we adjust judge yang ini 2 jam, 3 jam?
Oh, okay. 14 hours ni bukan satu content. This one is for 4 weeks. So meaning to say it's about 3.5 hours for every week. You have 4 PTG kan?
So just like move, 10 minutes is equivalent to 1 hour.
So maybe the next slide nanti you will see that clearly. Okay, can we move Zul? Okay, so basically this is the digital content, the TNL and the e-assessment. Alright. Dalam digital content 40% kan? 14 hours, right? So it can be any of this or others yang relevant to your course. Because I do not know your course, you know your course even better. Even your colleague doesn't know your course. You know your course better. So video 10 minutes maximum. Okay. Why 10 minutes maximum? Because 10 minutes video is equal to 1 hour. Okay. So if you have videos more than 10 minutes, I think it's quite impossible untuk kita stay at kita punya attention focus on that.
Video itu apa we make it ourselves ataupun
Depends. It can be your video or you can pinjam daripada YouTube or anywhere with the CC lah. Make sure lah. Okay? Right. Your lecture notes,
lecture note ini narrated ke ataupun apa without any?
it depends. How are you going to make your lecture note? Are you going to give them like what you practiced before? Ataupun you turn it into a very interesting aspect? Okay? So lecture note and then infographic, of course lah. You make it even simpler for them. You just give them infographic. When they look at the infographic, yang visual learners tu, dia nampak infographic, they can just answer the question exam at the end of the semesters. Right. So short articles for those yang prefer to read rather than watch and listen, they need short articles. When it comes to general article, be very careful. This is what I gathered from my students and other students as well. When I asked them, do you understand what you read? The article? They said certain part. So which part that you don't understand at all? The tables, the number, don't know what are those kobak lah apa, don't even know how to pronounce the word correctly. So that is the reason kenapa when it comes to general article we need to be very careful lah. Adakah we are giving them the right information that we need them to learn ataupun they just ignore that. So the more we give them a general article, the more that they feel tak mau baca.
Okay, the question related to this digital content ni kan, tadi kalau kita tengok 30% itu, I think 14 activities for apa? The digital content.
14 bahan, 14 hours. 14 hours. Bukan 14 hours. Bukan 14 bahan.
14 hours
14 hours.
Kalau saya ambil apa 10 minit is equal to 1 hour kan?
Ayap.
Video kan? So kalau saya ada apa lebih kurang 14 apa video cukup lah. Nah.
Lebih lah 14 video.
14 video, 14 minit.
140 minit.
Ya, 14 minit.
14 minit,
Ya.
14 jam lah.
Ya.
14 jam.
14 jam.
So kalau apa 10 minit, 40 minit lepas tu?
Oh, okey. Nanti kita tengok yang tu one by one. Bila saya tunjuk the table. Okey.
Untuk keperluan ini ni, kita perlu ada sumber bahan atau either one dah mencukupi.
Right. So dalam ini you must have inilah gunakan the icon yang betul untuk audit nanti. Maksudnya digital content tu gunakan icon yang betul. Untuk yang ini pun, this is activity, you can just choose any of this activity. Any. Ataupun aktiviti-aktiviti yang lain.
Dan digital pun begitu juga lah.
Ya, yes.
Yang video tadi, minta maaf.
Ya.
Video tadi tu, video yang macam kita rakam lecture tu, nanti minta student tu lihat, boleh juga.
Yeah, that one is boleh. Tetapi macam saya cakap tadi, I'm not really sure, but I might get that wrong. 45 minutes of recorded lecture yang kita bagi is equal to 2 hours. I might get that wrong, but I heard it somewhere or I read it somewhere.
But
macam
is
tu.
it accepted?
Yes, it has to be macam tu.
Okay. Boleh.
So kalau that one katalah 45 minit video kan, yang lectures video, our lecture video 45 minit itu equal to 2 hours. So we have, kalau 4 of this 40%, so 3.5 hours. Kan? 3.5 hours maksudnya ada 1 jam setengah lagi. So it's up to you, mungkin kita nak letakkan infografik dekat sana. Ataupun kita nak letak short articles kat sana. Okay? Boleh, it's up to you. Because you are the master of your program. I mean your course. Video I don't know. And nobody knows. Even your KP pun not sure. Betul ke ni? Betul saja bah.
Cuma macam kita ni confused. Kadang
Yes.
Yang mana satu nak letak macam smart victory last time kan. Dia minta syllabus kita letak dekat lain.
Yeah, that is the real. I will nanti itu terjawab. Don't worry, Dr. Ben. Okay. Any more question this year? Sebab okay, move Zul please.
Sekejap. Sorry.
Okay, balik semula.
Ya, sorry, yang di hujung tu about the e-assessment. Ya, quizzes, assignments dan workshop kan. Dan katalah tadi 4 assessment. Jadi kalau lah itu baru satu subjek, right? Kalau banyak orang punya subjek, dia tak kena hantar kalau tidak silap before week ke. Jadi macam student ada komplain dengan saya, assignment comes in deadline at the same time. So what I think about that?
Okay, so before week 12, that is to me to answer that question. Most of the student memang yang tu actually di luar bidang ini ni. Yang tu kena tanya TDAA tu. Kan? Yeah, so that is why I said it doesn't matter sama ada ini summative ataupun formative. Okay?
This is suggestion.
Yeah, so you can bagi 4 formative. Tak semestinya, tapi remember kita ada assignment kan, maybe 2 or 3 assignments kan kita bagi, so that one is already take 2 here.
But that one, this is only for 8 hours pula kan di sana.
Yeah, as long as we park it there, so let it be there. Yeah, kan? Okay, right, can we move to the strategy? So this is the strategy that we've been thinking of, how to cater all tadi issue, the timing, the jumlah jam, you know, the jumlah activity and all those things. Right, so this is my suggestion. Right, so we have 4 PTG 30% kan, based on 3 credit hours ya. PTG 1, PTG 2, PTG 3 and PTG 4. Any of this PTG, you can plan any of the topic, katalah 14 weeks tu, you only have 10 topics kan? 10 topics, so plan lah which topic nak jadi PTG 1, 2 or 3. Maybe for example, 1 topic before Raya, PTG, then cuti Raya, and then 1 topic after Raya, cuti Raya. So you have 3 weeks away from the student. Okay, so you have to plan. And another PTG, maybe topik yang ke 9 contohnya. Ngam-ngam pula tari tu ada conference. You know that you are conference with 4 somewhere along that week. So that week can jadi your PTG. And then maybe yang the last week itu cuti sekolah, nak jalan dengan your anak-anak. So ambil that PTG. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to plan that very well in advance, sebab all these PTG needed to be indicated di dalam table 4. And student must know. It's unfair kepada mereka. Oh, besok we have PTG ya. No, it's unfair, right? That is what we did dalam Smart UMS. That is why I said we abuse kita punya Smart UMS. So that is why PTG has to be indicated di dalam table 4 supaya tidak ada abuse that one, and to be fair with the student. They know that this week they have flexibility in learning that topic. They can choose their time, they can choose anywhere that they, as long as they comply with all those activities. That is why we have activities, we have assessment. Sebab kita nak monitor the progress of our student in that particular topic that we taught. Right. So here, to comply with digital content, activity and all those things, so all you have to do is one learning material, any learning material, one learning activity, TNL activity, and one e-assessment. That's all. Okay? That's all. How are you going to manage with the hours of SLT itu? That you the only one yang tahu your course. But as long as you have one, and one, you comply sudah with your TLT syarat dia. Let's say Dr. Ben cakap dia nak letak 3 video, 3 minutes, 3 minutes and 3 minutes, 9 minutes video, kan? 3 video, more than one material, kan? It's up to you. Tapi saya cakap, I punya baru 3 jam di sana. Ada setengah jam lagi, bagilah setengah jam untuk free sama student. 3 videos. Boleh. Jangan kosong saja. Lebih boleh. Okay? This is the minimum requirement saja. As long as you have one learning material from the list that I gave, suggestion that I gave just now, and one learning activities, any activity lah, game ke, whatever it is ke, and one assessment, quiz ke, okay. Just now, assignment. Let's say we have our first PTG di week yang kedua. Week pertama tu rugi nak buat PTG. Kan? Sebab we need to be with student and explain everything about our course and everything, kan? Right. Starting from week 2, kita have our first PTG. So, normally dalam week 2 dah sort out all those assignment, group assignment ke, individual assignment ke, whatever assignment dah sort out lah during week 2. So, we can use assignment dekat sini dalam PTG 1. The assignment punya dalam tu, kan? So, regardless lah bila dia hantar. Minggu ke-13 ke, minggu ke-14 ke, minggu ke-10 ke, minggu ke-7 ke. But we already embed that dalam PTG. The assignment tadi. The assignment punya folder di mana mereka akan submit all their assignment di sana. So, please do not, my suggestion lah ya, kalau boleh janganlah kita menyusahkan diri kita. Kita bagi lagi, buka lagi group yang lain ke untuk submit assignment saja, ataupun kita buka satu lagi email just untuk submit assignment saja. It's like scattered all over the places. So what we can do is make use of ITEL as a hub of your course. Everything di sana. Your assignment, their assignment pun dia submit dekat sana. To do the recording contoh pun daripada ITEL. So everything start from ITEL. So you don't have to cari missing. No way. Tidak akan ada masalah macam gitu lagi.
Dr. Amir, kalau misalnya PTG 1, 2, 3 tu saya fulfill, lepas tu PTG 4 tak ada, masih dianggap fail lah.
Yes.
Tak perlu lagi PTG.
Tak, 30%. So the bottom line is 30%. That is 30% is equal to 4 weeks.
Let's say kalau macam PTG 1 saya tu, learning material 2, learning activity kosong,
cannot.
1, fail juga.
Yes. 1, yes. Okay. Baru lulus. This is very different than 1732, kan? Very much different. Tetapi next semester we still follow 1732 lah.
Jadi how you count kalau misalnya nanti
dalam PTG, when PTG is implemented next session, okay, kita ada icon yang akan digunakan to indicate this is PTG. So you have to use the icon. This is PTG. So we know that is PTG, and when it is PTG, we are looking at 111. You have to comply this one, and we must looking at least 4. Sebab 4 adalah the minimum requirement. If your course is 3 credit hours, 4 weeks tu mesti ada 4 ini. 3 ini dan 4 PTG. So they are all by the computer. So you know sama ada you sudah fulfill or not. It will indicate that in your yes. We are trying to have that in your LMS page. Sebab we already talked to JTMK, can you do this for us so that it's easier for us, easier for the penyelaras, easier for the lecturer to know ada dia sudah comply or not, lulus or not lulus yet. Yes. Kalau tidak kan balik-balik lulus ke belum, tidak tahu. So after this everyone will easily tahulah dah lulus ke belum lulus ke. Sebab we try to have like macam di tepi sini chat box ke something like that lah. As long as you will know. Okay, that we serahkan to JTMK untuk bantu kita in that matter. Alright. So can we move, Zul? Okay, so these are the things that you will find in ITEL. So in Smart UMS, it's similar icon. What we've been used in Smart UMS, you will find it here. But we just add synopsis. Sebelum ni tidak ada synopsis ITEL. When this semester, when 4 or 5 of us are using ITEL, there's no synopsis. So we have to turn our synopsis into a different way, a different story. Okay? So now you have the synopsis icon, so you just click on the synopsis untuk masukkan your table 4. Okay? Right. So here you see colors. These colors are the indication of activity, content and assessment. All the blues adalah learning material. Okay, so you need to gunakan satu learning material, so you can use any of this label ke file or folder or books. All the blues are for the learning, all the green and the orange are for the TNL activities, and all the pinks termasuk synopsis also pink kan? Oh, putih. Okay. Oh yeah, synopsis a different icon, a different symbol. And the pinks are for the 3 pinks are for the e-assessment. So you only choose one pink, one blue, and one either green or orange. Okay? Right. Right now, in ITEL, there are a few blues and a few greens are together with the orange. Okay? So if you click the activity here, you will see they are a little bit there. The blue want to join the green and the orange. Okay? To have fun together in one group. Okay, so the naughty blue. So we are trying to call back this blue, if possible, masukkan dia sama-sama dalam learning sahaja. Okay, so that is much easier color coded. Kalau tidak, dia macam why that you have all this color coded but some of the blue are in the different group? And that is the question. Right, so this is very important. As long as you use the correct one, you know this in your Smart UMS. So we are applying the same way in ITEL. Next, so this is the pedagogy wheel that may help you a lot. Okay. We have all this: create, remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate in the middle. And we have here the action word that represent analyze, for example. Kan dalam kita punya taxonomy Bloom and all those things. Compare, to survey lah, to apa, all these things. To construct, to detect, to whatever. Alright? So, these are the activities for the analyze. The activities are, let's say, surveying. I cannot read. And you have here the apps that you can use. Okay, so all you have to do is just type Alan Carrington, double L, double R. Alan Carrington. and this will definitely come out. Alan Carrington. Okay. Although Alan Carrington developed this pedagogy based using iPad, but you can find it in other platform as well. Okay, Alan Carrington. Okay, next. Okay, so this moves me every day. This what make me come here today and maybe next time and again and again. We keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things because we are curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. So we have to be human being, curious, not just cat, right? To keep us moving on. Right, well, kita move to the other one. I like to show you, this is how ITEL page look like. This was what Eugenia presented just now on ITEL page. This was what I did just now, and I like to share with you this one. Okay, embedding interactive computer-mediated teaching (ICTMT) in ITEL. Right. So basically, here is just what is ICMT lah. So ICMT here is referred to all those computer technology mediated and a wide range of tools using wide range of tool and platforms such as learning management system, LMS. In this case is our ITEL. Okay, media, social media platform, you can include your WhatsApp, you can include your Telegram, whatever media that you want to use. Virtual reality tools, if you are into that, and video conferencing software, Zoom, or those cousin, Zoom cousin, Google and everything. Right, so here if you see, I have this thing down here, the pink button here. This pink button is actually to answer your question earlier about the hyperlink. This morning, siapa ya? I think someone. Oh, okay. So this is how you can have a hyperlink in your ITEL. Okay, click here, please, Zul. So that link brings you here to this one. Scroll and even a video inside there. So I think we don't want to play the video. Do you want to watch the video? Because I think you are bored already. So this video is 4 minutes. And the reason why I'm trying to tell you about this video, it is a 4-minute video, talking video. So just imagine that video, we are using the same video in our class. It's 4 minutes. Before this, I played this video in other faculties. At 1.5 minutes, I asked, should we stop? They said yes. So that is the same thing what our students are doing. That is why 3 minutes is the best. Not 10 minutes. It's the worst. Okay? This is 4 minutes. 23 seconds. Okay, so that is the reason. So why that we doing things that we hate to our students, and at the end of the day we are complaining. I was keep on complaining, blah 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 thing. Okay, what's about us, right? Okay, right, exactly. So there are things. Okay, there are things that is, you know your student best, you know your course best. Okay, all right. So Zul, balik semula kepada ya. Okay, so I'm sure everybody knows that one. Let's go there and type a list of advantages computer mediated, interactive computer mediated in teaching. Interactive computer mediated technology in teaching. This is how we could use this guy in our teaching. Okay. We have all the answers here. So we cannot hide this thing anymore. In fact, I was knew this guy before we met this guy. So the fact is, it's out there. It's not just this guy, but there are a lot of similar guys out there. Okay, so we make use of this guy. Zul, scroll down balik tengok apa dia penjawapan yang tadi. Okay, there are many advantages using interactive computer mediated technology teaching, including increased student engagement, enhanced collaboration, personalized learning, access to wider range of resources, increased flexibility, yes, improved assessment, yes, improved communication, of course, increased accessibility for sure. Right, that guy said. Right, so this is how we are using, what I am trying to impose here is how we use AI in our teaching. We can embed the AI in ITEL. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you how to do this in practical, but those 5 from the institute will present for the taught course. So I will show them how to do this one, and when they come back, they will have their own mentee groups, so they will work together with the mentee. Right, so I think that is all from me on ITEL and its implementation. Next is on Puan Sarmi's slide, on PTG itself, where I show you the 2 credit hours and the 3 credit hours. Just give me about 5 minutes, I think. This is a very brief one. This is what substitute blended learning, SBL, or Pembelajaran Teradun Gantian, PTG. Go on. You can find everything in here. You can download this one, Google this one, our playbook, pengajaran dan pembelajaran dalam talian and pembelajaran teradun gantian. Yeah. Next one. Okay, so this one is we start from all here and starting from 2008 and 2013, where 2021 pelaksanaan pembelajaran teradun PTG oleh semua universiti awam di Malaysia kecuali UMS. Okay, so Puan Salmi somehow missed that phrase. Alright, in 2021, but before that, there is also something happened in 2019, 2019. But we saved UMS in 2019. So when 2021 comes, pelaksanaan pembelajaran teradun gantian oleh semua universiti awam di Malaysia dalam kurungan kecuali UMS. Kat sana 21. So now it's 2023. We cannot move lagi. Okay? Yeah. We cannot move anymore. Kita dah at the brakes lah. Begini ya. Begini sudah, tak boleh sudah. But yet we try to tolak sikit lagi lah, betul-betul sampai begini lah, to next sesi. Okay? Right. So we are doing that in 2020, sesi semester 1 2023-2024. Right? Right, next. Okay, this is what I meant just now. We are so used with 1732, all this one. But what we don't know, but most of the lecturers do not know, after 1732 there is another one. 540, 35, 20. So we don't use this one. We said, no, we are not going for this one. UMS is not ready with this one. Can we skip that one? And they said, yes, you can, but we have to go for this one. Okay? So we have no say. So we are skip this one. Kalau we implement this one, kan semua orang menjerit. Everyday hidup kami semua tidak aman, kena kecam everyday. Celik mata, kena kecam. Sebelum pejam mata, kena kecam. Tak senang hidup. Semua yang di PEP tak senang hidup. Okay, so 1732. Okay, this is a real story. When I mentioned about 40-40-20 to my colleague, one of my colleague, and then what response did I get? 1732 pun I masih belum faham. Now dah 40-40-20. Just imagine if in between this one and this one we had this one. Okay, for almost 10 years, 1732. Few months ago dia cakap I masih lagi belum faham 1732. Alright, exactly kan. Salah PEP ke? Okay. We are not talking about siapa salah, siapa betul. But that again, we have to move on. If we have full of curiosity every day, we wake up in the morning, I'm so curious to know about the world today, kan? So we go to 40-40-20, right? Okay, so this is what is happening, yeah. Supportive 1732. This is physical in person. When it comes to PTG, no in person anymore. For weeks saja, kan? For weeks saja. Okay. Now is the issue. Some of your courses, I am very aware that bukan semua your course here yang face to face ataupun lecture by nature, kan? Outdoors, okay, in field and all those things. If you have any of those course yang memerlukan hands-on, practical and tidak just dalam kelas theoretical aspect, more in labs, work on hand and everything, ini yang saya cakap tadi yang dikecualikan, exempted from 40-40-20. But it has to be identified and noted by the penyelaras lah. You inform the penyelaras that your course cannot somehow do 40-40-20. Memang 10 weeks, 14 weeks mesti bersemuka. Mesti physical, because 10 weeks of practical. Dalam my table 4, 10 weeks of practical. Macam mana mau buat 40-40-20? We understand that because in FPP we have that course yang required the student to have face-to-face session, counselling session for 14 weeks. Macam mana nak buat 40-40-20? Impossible. So they are going for 1732. These courses lah. Okay? So just let the penyelaras tahu so that nanti dalam your audit tu we can identify, okay, this course is 1732 and this course are 40-40-20. Alright? Okay. Good? Okay, this one is by the definition lah, 30% to 79 as I mentioned earlier. It's online supporting, replacing no more ni semua ni. So you can find those dalam depan. Zul, next. This one is also the operational definition there. I have somehow briefly mentioned all this. Zul. Okay, this is how the conversions of the 3 credit hours into PTG. Jika dulu 1732 ni datangnya daripada active di sini, maka ya jadi pun you have to know lah. It's not that. Yeah, hafal pun tak masuk exam. But as long as we know that, because this might work in table 4 later, but table 4 is very easy sebab once you just masuk the number, it will automatically calculate for you the new table 4. Next one. Okay, this one is 3 credit hours. I have explained just now. So let's look at 2 credit hours. Thank you. So this is 2 credit hours. For the courses with 2 credit hours, you have 40-40-20. We cannot run away from 40-40-20 because this is the formula that we are using under PTG nationwide. Yeah, 40-40-20. But what the difference would be here in your weeks? 4 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks and 7 weeks equal to 30%, 40% or 50%. This one is also fixed. What different here is the material, activity and assessment lah. Okay, for 30 credit hours, you have 10 hours, 10 hours, 4 hours assessment. So, table just now yang I use for PTG tu, you have to arrange that one lah ya. Kepada, tapi masih juga satu lah. Okay, right, thank you. Next. This one is 4 credit hours. Do you have 4 credit hours? Okay, skip. Okay, table 4. Okay, table 4 ni senang saja actually. Kan, as long as you have, kat mana kita tengok ya, summary ke? Okay, yang ni senang. From, okay, this one. Okay, this column we have face to face. Kalau yang kita buat macam tadi apa, Zoom kan, lecture on Zoom, it's face to face ya. Under online technology, synchronized. It's here. Untuk PTG is non face to face. Okay, so these are different part. Okey, kalau yang video yang kita dah rakam awal 45 minit tu kemudian kita masukkan dalam kita punya iTel, itu di sini. Okey. Alright. So kan ada empat kena be away. Bukanlah kena be away tu macam kena paksa kan. Bunyi dia kan. Maksudnya 4 PTG lah. That is appropriate. 4 PTG maksudnya kita pilih lah mana-mana topik sini ni yang kita hendak buat PTG. That is why yang ni kena plan very early in advance. Sebab this one will be brought to the program and endorsed sebelum kuliah bermula.
Jadi maksud kalau saya satu kursus, saya tidak mengajar yang konvensional ni, physical ni saya apa?
4 weeks. Ya. Yeah.
Saya terus pergi yang online dengan yang apa?
Oh, okay. Oh, face to face. Yang ini kami tak boleh cakap boleh sebab yang tu your timbalan dekan yang cakap boleh. Tetapi apa yang kami kata boleh adalah 4 weeks untuk this part. Yang ni contoh saya ni main saya nombor ni. Jangan tengok ni. Ni contoh main saya nombor tu.
No,
ya.
Katakanlah saya ada ini, saya masukkan semua dalam online tu dan yang selebihnya tu apa anda
You mean you don't have a face-to-face contact langsung?
Katakanlah saya buat macam tu. Boleh?
I cannot say boleh sebab kan your dekan yang akan tetapkan that one. Sebab what I can say boleh hanya untuk 4 weeks sahaja.
Saya ingat Dr. Amin cakap tadi yang ni jangan tengok
jangan tengok dalam ni. Ini nombor-nombor ni.
Tak boleh Dr. Amin sebab saya ni kena MQN jadi saya tahu.
Yes.
Dia akan lihat yang ini.
Yes, of course.
According to
Correct.
what we play, what we do.
Correct.
Jadi kalau nombor ini dah salah, then it goes to your punya
betul.
Practical
right.
Berlainan.
Betul. So, yep. Auditor will look at this one. I will look at this one as well. Puan Sami will look at this one as well because I think three of us here are ISO auditor. So we are looking at this one as well. Okay, so we have to this one is actually Puan Salmi punya. So I don't know her table 4. That's why I don't.
Dalam komponen ni kan teaching ni ada macam apa yang kamu ambil yang 4 minggu saja. The rest of it kan?
Yang no, we have conventional. She has conventional dekat sini.
Yalah tapi kalau sebab apa yang tu online itu face to face juga kan?
This one non face to face. This one is face. Online technology mediated activities. Ini material. Yang
cuba kena yang sinkronis.
Synchronous face to face.
Zoom lah online kan?
Synchronous.
So kalau saya buat semua tu, physical saya tidak mau boleh. Jadi I don't have to have a classroom kan?
Itulah yang student lah tu yang
yeah, that is what I say I tak boleh cakap that one sebab yang tu your dekan cakap you cannot do that.
But deal dengan student sebenarnya kalau ada isu student boleh
tapi kalau you ada what I can say, what PEP can say is only 4 weeks sahaja. The rest tu kan your dekan cakap okay boleh lah your course.
Sekarang sebab online itu yang apa macam meet tu kan ataupun apa Zoom.
Meeting itu bukan consider PTG ya?
Ya, saya understood.
Sebelah sini
We have to look at SRT ya. Tengok. Tapi yang ni sebenarnya
My question sekarang kan nampak I can have a Zoom that is considered face to face kan? And physical also face to face. But I require classroom. Kan? But apa face to face through Zoom is also considered face to face.
Yes, I understand maksud.
I want to conduct saya punya lecture ni two component. One is face to face, tapi through Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah, kan? And the other one is itulah yang 4 week itu. Is it okay?
That one we cannot say okay or not okay because we are focusing on non face to face.
Yeah, because
We just
yang tu no, we cannot say that one.
Anda kamu punya.
Yeah, that is your kedekanan.
Kamu terangkan apa seakan-akan yang 40 20 itu that's all yang apa?
No, 40 20 is based on PTG sahaja. 40 20 from that is equal 36 hours of LRT sahaja.
That's why when it's come to here, kan yang diorang punya ni e-blended ni diorang akan lihat 36
Hours sahaja, yes.
Yang face to face tu bukan di bawah
No, no,
Yeah, it's not ours.
no.
So tadi explanation 40, 40, 20 is based on that
36 hours
36 hours which falls under
SLT.
Iya betul.
So 36 hours sahaja we are taking out. The rest from 120. From 120 hours, 3 credit hours, yeah? 30 credit hours, 120 SLT, 36 hours is taken out for PTG.
Jadi yang
And then
lain
Yang lain macam biasa.
senior juga lah.
Yang lain TDA.
Yeah.
Jadi fakulti akan bergantung pada konten student lah. Kalau
Ya.
student tu konten, kenapa kami balik online saja ni?
Jangan at that time it will go back to PEP. It's unfair for PEP. Sedangkan we are very clear that 36 hours saja kita ambil.
Menggelirkan lah sebab banyak bekerja
No.
lah. Jadi this party is looking after 36 hours.
Actually, FKI sudah suarakan benda ni juga sebab ini dari dekan dia sendiri dia cakap ada ni lecturer suka pergi 100% online, but he did not know that online whether it's like that face to face or Zoom meeting or it's this teratur yang offline yang langsung terlog.
So at that
dia pun terletak.
Yeah.
Tanya dia balik, dia pun terletak.
dia pun tak tahu. Sebab itu your table 4 is very important. That is why KP akan look at your table 4 sebelum the start of the semester. Sebab di sana lah dia akan tengok, are you betul-betul 36 hours PTG ataupun you are trying to pull everything sebelah sini. Unless your course is approved by the UMS to have hybrid. That is different. My class is hybrid. My course sebab I want to answer your question tadi Dr. Alan. My course hybrid. Ada 4 courses saja di SAM, di UMS ni yang approve untuk hybrid.
Kenapa dapat hybrid?
Sebab my student ada from Indonesia and Vietnam. Yeah, so they are there. So I'm physical here, computer on, and then they are there and I'm teaching here, and then my student pun dekat sini.
Okay, in case macam ada setengah kursus di bawah program apapun tu ni, dia ada mobility. Upgrade pergi.
Yes, you kena apply lah. You can apply for hybrid. Tapi untuk hybrid meaning to say hybrid PTG and hybrid is different. Hybrid tu kita masih macam biasa juga, kita go kelas macam biasa, tapi at the same time our student dekat overseas tu akan ikut kita punya jadual. Kan? It's just the same thing. Cuma during PTG tu PTG lah. 4 weeks lah. It's a very simple punya calculation. Which is I prefer that way lah. Cuma dalam kita punya ITEL tu kita have to inform them lah. This is a hybrid blah 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 so that they know. Boleh share tak my course kejap? Last part. This one just for sharing saja ya. How I did my hybrid class. Alright, this is my my course LMS. I have this is a hybrid course. So I always have I have this one. So every week my student just masuk sini. So but sometimes I'm in class with them. When I'm in class with them, so every one of us are going here. Even let's say my student pun masuk dekat sini. If they are feel tired of looking at me and listening to me face to face kat sini, they can tengok dekat dia punya tab ataupun dia punya laptop. So I'm there at the same time, and I'm standing here at the same time, and I'm in Indonesia and Vietnam at the same time. So that is how hybrid class is conducted. And the best part is the final exam pun online. So it's easier lah. Yeah? So much easier. So basically this is my course, and this is at this time tidak ada table 4 punya icon, so I put everything here. I turn it into graphic lah. I punya CLOs and I punya course synopsis. something like this. And my rubric. So we have to give our student rubric. They have to know their rubric. Sebab it's unfair. They do not know where is the 3% come from. How come that I got 10 marks? How come that I got 5 marks? No? So at least we give them the rubric. They know. They can just go into the rubric every time or anytime that they want. So this is my assignment. So I use this one, assignment. And this is also my video presentation assignment. I use a Flipgrid. So I prepared this platform Flipgrid in ITEL. So they just scan or they just log in here in order for them to record their presentation. They don't have to record somewhere else. So here it brings them, once they go in here, it will bring them to Flipgrid. So they do the recording there. And they don't have to email me, they don't have to whatever. Everything will be in my ITEL straight away.
Kalau attendance OBE tu boleh letak di situ tak?
Boleh. Link dah saja and put dia dalam label. We will try, never do that one. Good idea juga. Yeah. So it must be the same. Tak ada smart.
Saya macam doktor pakai ini sudah sekarang.
Ya, you pakai this one.
Tidak sudah pakai seperti yang
Saya semester ni tak pakai. Usually tak pakai.
nanti kalau dari RMPT dia pakai ini sudah.
Yep. Actually kalau last SEM yang sebelum ini sudah ada circular mengatakan bahawa boleh menggunakan ITEL ataupun Smart UMS. Tetapi most of the faculty and institute decided to go on with Smart dahulu. Okay, so but ITEL dah available semester ini. Tapi kami 4-5 orang sajalah baru menggunakan ITEL, explore in ITEL macam guinea pig lah kan.
Just nak di-confirm untuk semester depan ni, Smart 3 tu kita tak pakai sudah kan, ITEL.
Maksudnya semester 2 ni? Ya. Okey, pakai ini sudah tak ada.
You have to bagi nama and course kepada penyelaras supaya penyelaras e-learning. No more Smart, don't log into Smart. Okay, another good thing is last time since 2018, 2017, 18 kita punya Smart ni every year Smart tu yang the same thing kan, buka yang baru. Okay. Starting using ITEL, tidak ada lagi the following sesi, the following semester kita buka lagi, ulang balik, buka start from the beginning. No, it stays there. Katalah you have 3 courses, you only have 3 LMS throughout your life here.
And we update.
You update on that one. Cuma tukar kod lah. Tukar, dia punya ni lah kan. SAM tu tukar. Sebelum ni berbalik, tambah kan. So this one you tak payah lagi nak export, nak import, nak transfer, nak backup, no more. Alright? So that is the best thing.
Dan soalan lain, kalau yang advisory NTA yang paling baru kan, dia ada cakap di dalam pembelajaran dan pengajaran secara bersifat dalam bentuk kuliah, material dan amali boleh dikendalikan mengikut pengajian atau gabungan blended learning 30 hingga 60%. So soalan saya 36 hingga 60% ni yang mana satu dia?
Is this PTG? Okay. UPM 30 hingga 50. UMS 30 hingga 79. So that one is based on senat universiti masing-masing yang telah luluskan. So we go 30 to 79. But somehow most of the faculty decided just to go 50 cukup lah maximum. Seandainya you nak buat 79, adakah you melanggar universiti punya ini? No. The answer is no.
So meaning to say, let's say universiti bilang ambil 50, so 50% yang ini, yang tadi tu yang
PTG 40, 20.
So 50% yang lagi yang kelas tu kan, yang face to face. So itu yang advisory note punya trying to extend lah. So kuliah tu yang kalau let's say 50%, kuliah tu kalau it's up to lecturer mau buat macam mana lah. face to face or Zoom face to face.
Ya. Maksudnya 50 katalah 50 itu you have to remember PTG is gantian. It ganti you di dalam kelas. Okay? You can choose not to be here in Sabah, but your class is on. You prepared beforehand before that date start, that particular week start. Okay? So that is PTG. 30% wajib. Manakala 70% lagi tu, 70% tu you wajib berada di dalam kelas bersemuka dengan your student. That is the principle of it.
Kalau saya faham delivery untuk kursus ni kan, saya boleh cakap kepada 3 komponen lah kan. Satu is PPG lah, gantian ni kan, whereby saya tidak ada di sana. But nota saya sudah ready dalam apa, whatever item punya apa, platform ni lah kan. That is about minimum 30%.
4 minggu.
4 minggu. Okay. Then I ada choice, satu lagi, I do online, but face to face through Zoom.
Your dekan setuju or not? Your KP setuju or not? It has to go through your dekan. Yes.
Itu belakang kira.
Kena kira. No, cannot belakang kira. No, sebab in your mind that is belakang kira. That is make you trouble.
Listen to me first.
Okay.
Okay, the second choice I have is through Zoom, which is considered face to face juga. I have to be present kan? I have to be present, right? The third choice I have is physically having apa me in the class. Kan betul kan? Okay, these three apa yang saya pilih apa? Betul? Kan?
Yeah.
Then apa? The 30% itu minimum itu this is compulsory because it is already undang-undang. If I go for 70%, I have to get permission from university for PPG. Am I right? Okay. The second one, Zoom ini, it is up to the faculty, right? To apa allow Zoom ataupun tidak?
Yeah.
Am I apa?
Betul.
Okay, thank you.
Betul. Kalau dekan cakap TDAA ataupun KP cakap, why you need an extra sesi untuk Zoom lagi? Yang tu sendirilah kan. Sebab that is nothing to do with PEP punya program sudah. That is between your course and dekan ataupun KP lah.
Tapi I have got these three.
Ya, memang ada 3. Betul. Yes, ada 3. Satu is wajib for a week 30%. Satu you can choose tak mau datang kelas using Zoom. Let's say lah you have emergency. We cannot avoid this one. Tetapi you also cannot do anything with your class sudah kan. Nak juga, mesti juga. Kalau tidak susah lagi. Mau cari masa nak ganti. So you decided to do Zoom. So, kalau your KP say okay, you can do that. But that is always be the basis of our student punya komplain di UMS. We are back in campus. Kenapa hendak buat online? That is the basis. So, 40% itu we have to explain. 40%. 30% 4 weeks tu we have to explain to our student that is PTG. Program or university in Malaysia.
Kalau dalam table 4, mata section dulu lah, synchronous apa material kan. So
itulah masalah dia. Sebabnya kalau kita kena fokus kepada 4 PTG itu saja, that is fixed. Kalau yang let's say emergency tu macam mana? Yang tu macam tidak ditulis dalam kita table 4. Tapi yang 4 minggu tu memang dah sudah awal-awal kita tetapkan dalam kita table 4. Cuma yang let's say suddenly next week you decided katalah next week ada emergency kan. So you have to do Zoom lah, through Zoom. That session tidak ada dalam table 4 kan? Tidak kan? Tidak ada dalam table 4.
Kalau saya tidak letak dalam tu,
yes.
Tidak ada.
Tidak ada. So tidak ada dalam table 4. Maksudnya I mean to say at that time suddenly you have emergency that you need to be somewhere. But at that time ada juga kelas. And you want juga buat kelas. Student sudah ready. So you have to do Zoom. That particular hour, that particular session tidak ada dalam table 4 you if you are talking about table 4. That is why yang tu due and KP lah.
But they can track awal-awal kan letak dalam supervis kan.
Itu untuk 4 minggu.
Tidak yang kedua 4 minggu tu lain kan yang apa?
Yang tu KP luluskan tak luluskan, yang tu we have no say lah. Tapi what our concern is just that 4 minggu sahaja. Other than 4 minggu tu is beyond our jurisdiction. Meaning to say it's not our issues lah. That is the lecturer and the program.
Kalau saya boleh tambah, Dr. Amin, dari segi program, sebenarnya FSSA ada keluarkan macam maklumat lah di peringkat program ataupun fakulti, dia kena buat face to face. Face to face tu bermaksud memang kita kena datang kuliah. Tetapi in certain case, mungkin bila berlaku macam kuliah gantian ke apakah itu perundingan dengan pelajar lah. Jadi it's up to us dengan pelajar. Kalau pelajar tu bersetuju, maksud tak ada isu lah.
Tak ada isu,
tapi kita tak mahu nanti kalau tidak ada persetujuan pelajar, dia akan membawa implikasi lain tu.
Ya.
Advisory notes yang paling baru dari MKN ni kita tidak dapat. Advisory note number 1/2023. Ini yang tadi.
Kalau ada advisory note itu kita boleh guna. Bermaksud itu justifikasi untuk kita follow lah. Itu tak jadi masalah kalau kita memang ada justifikasi.
Betul, yang ini advisory note yang paling baru diedarkan di Blooms. Jadi dia membenarkan online tu dibuat sehingga 60%. Tetapi online itu boleh yang masuknya ini dan juga kuliah. So 40% lagi mesti face to face. Face to face physical.
Bermaksud yang 60% tu termasuk yang 4 ini lah.
Termasuk ini dan juga kalau lecturer tu membuat gantian.
Betul.
Yeah.
Yang penting ada advisory note betul to defend.
Yeah, that's why just now I explained that 4 weeks tu kan, 30% tu kan 60%. So 30% tu you dah comply dah dengan PTG. So tambah lagi your 30% yang belum punya. So no issue dekat sana kan.
Barangkali tak boleh exceed dan 60 tu lah kan. Itu yang isu dia sebenarnya.
Ya. Kalau belum sudah ada garis panduan begitu, tetapi kalau ikutkan ODL dia 80%, kan. Tapi then again semua tu adalah guideline. The decision adalah top management lah. Top management yang tetapkan. Maksudnya kalau dia in between that one, dia tidak salah. Dia masih boleh melaksanakan benda tu. Cuma dia macam ni lah. It's not one issue tu, one solution tu does not fit all. Kan? Dia mengikut situasi yang fakulti yang berlainan, institut yang berlainan. Dia tidak semua sama. Right. So I suppose itu saja for ini.
Dr. Amin,
Yes.
saya nak tanya berkaitan dengan 40-20 tu. In fact, masa talk FSSA itu pun ada saya tanya. Nak minta bantuan sikit dari segi table 4 yang baru yang digunakan ni. Bila saya plotkan untuk khusus saya lah, dia tak achieve 40-20 tau.
Yeah.
So how to water quality?
Itu yang hari tu yang Puan Sami tunjuk tu kan, Dr. Ben? Yang di bawah tu kan, mana tadi?
Macam mana tu? Sebab macam yang saya beritahu, table 4 is very important lah. It's not just a number there.
SLT.
Ni.
Ni.
36, 40, 24 kan. Jadi macam mana nak achieve tu? I try to arrange, dia akan berubah dan
the same thing. Sebabnya kita mau dapatkan ini 120, satu lagi 48 di sana. Betul, kan. Jadi 36, 48, 44 kah?
40, ya betul.
Kan. So nak dapat that number memang yang ini akan tidak tepat kan?
Ya betul.
Yang tu saya tak boleh nak jawab. Yang tu mungkin kita pergi ramai-ramai tanya dengan Dr. Dennis.
Jadi we just leave it macam
leave it that way lah. Sebab yang ni kita tidak boleh lagi ubah number dia kan. Dia automatic calculated.
Kalau saya ubah yang assessment tu, dia akan
lari
di tempat lain.
Lari di tempat lain. Betul. That one I don't know macam mana mau solve dia. Sometimes dia akan keluar begini lah ni kan.
Dia akan persen.
So that is why we understand about table 4 punya issues. Dan last time langsung tidak boleh hidup kan yang ni?
Last time.
Kan? Tak boleh hidup. Dia kita cannot do anything langsung dekat number tu. Kita tak boleh masuk, dia akan jadi sendiri. Dia calculate sendiri. Sekarang ni kita boleh masuk dah nombor ni. So this one I cannot answer you. I cannot help it. Sebab I'm also having the same problem. Puan Salmi pun same problem juga. So yang ni cuma PPKA mana?
KA lah yang ni.
Kita janganlah kacau table 4 PPKA, nanti marah si Dennis.
Terima kasih lah yang dapat confirmation dia Wan.
So now it makes sense. Just now you were asking kan, siapa sudah register? So now I try to go ITEL pun tidak boleh.
Are you registered? Zul boleh. Zul cuba check Zul. Cuba check what is your course? Cuba check course apa? Yes. Course your course code? Your course code.
Kena ada HTTPS.
Ya, HTTPS.
Ya, ada HTTPS tak depan dia? Ataupun mungkin boleh kita tengok your code, your course. Ada your course code. That's okay. Ya, just bagi. What is your course code? No. You don't balik ke tadi? Yang kosong tadi tu. Your all courses untuk next semester belum lagi didaftarkan. Oh, FFSA. 117 courses. So one of ya.
Ini untuk semester 1 ni.
Cuba tengok dia pakai mana.
So yang first semester ni kena open. So di semester
Ada
FSSA. Your course is part of FSSA.
ya memang
So semua masa audit nanti macam mana? Semua pergi under Zul? Jadi
What I recommend you to do now, don't delete this. Since you have one already here, backup your Smart 3 into this semester 1. Backup.
ada dia punya
ya.
I can do that from Smart 3.
Smart 3.
Yes.
Smart 3 you backup and then you restore here.
Oh, maknanya pilih copy.
Dia ada dua step. Ada dua thing. Masuk smart, backup,
Perkataan backup.
transfer dalam
So you
ITEL.
download that backup, then you go to ITEL and click that particular course, and then there's this word restore.
Restore.
So you take that whatever you have downloaded, yang sudah kasih apa tu, the data. I
Ada di
think
sini.
Nazia has already done hers, so she can show everybody later.
Dia ada 7 step here. So tengok.
Then Smart UMS.
Okay, so
Smart 3 first. Go to that particular course.
Okay.
And then you find that word backup.
Go to menu. Home.
Administration.
Ada dekat kiri. Kiri. Label dekat kiri. Kiri sebelah ni.
Hilang. Am I success?
So after that, I just go to ITEL saja. Ambil dan backup.
belum lagi.
Dan backup belum lagi share.
Share sama-sama.
Ada. Saya dengan ni Nadia. Okay. Kita akan bagi to your penyelaras the 7 easy step.
Yang tadi
Yep. Yeah. This is what we are talking about. How you transfer your file, your data, your content from Smart to ITEL.
the one that you shared with us, and then show the To calculate the number of hours, one file equivalent.
Table 4. That is table 4, right? Are we talking about table 4? Don't worry about table 4 because once PPKA finalized on the calculation, then it will be much easier. Because even just now, Dr. Ben, since we were at FSSA, we noticed that there are problem with the numbers. Yeah. So we try to fix on one side, and it will, you shuffle something on that part. We try to fix on that one, it will shuffle somewhere here. So it's still, and table 4 is under PPKA. So since it's concerning table 4, that's why we need to mention that table 4. Don't worry about that because we still have about one semester to go.
I nampak icon tu begitu. Okay. So, okay.
Semester 1, this essay. Tapi now it's semester 2. Can I change that or maybe do that?
Boleh. Saya buat sekarang boleh. Ya.
Semester 2.
Semester 2. Ini kan pengurusan sudah.
Maybe I cannot change that.
Ya.
Kalau saya tengok ini kan, what I did, saya pun tidak boleh samaesen. Sangat ramai
When I log in, then shows like the
Ya, boleh sudah. Boleh mula sudah. Boleh transfer all your content sudah. Please.